Party people, welcome to the first live episode of Partying with Cam, where it's party time all the time. Brought to you by the Nice Guy Andy podcast, and also brought to you by Elite Wrestling Alliance. I'm your party host with the most, Partyman Cam, here with my co-host, Superfly.
What's up, what's
Johnny
up?
Lee. And also with my guest for the evening, Mr. Alex Ripper.
Yes, sir.
And I'm also here with my best friend Jordan over here. Now, we really gonna have a party tonight. We're gonna talk about a lot of things that's going on right here in EWA. But you know what? The first thing that I gotta get off my chest and want to talk about is this man's career. This man's career in EWA. Alex, tell me right now, what made you get into wrestling?
Honestly, I grew up in the business, watching my dad, and I've watched wrestling all my life. It's just been a big inspiration to me. So I always had a dream to be in a ring, and I had to make that dream come true. Everybody doubted me, this and that, but it just had to happen.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You make your dreams come true from there. They put you down, you rise back up. Now, let me tell you something. I've been watching you here at EWA lately. I saw you at the fair show when you were in that battle royal, and I also saw you here at the EWA Prime 010 when you face Tony Corral. Let me tell you something. Your career is going great right now. You're doing such an amazing job. I give you that. I tip my hat to you. But let me tell you something. What was it like facing Tony Corral?
Man, he's a good dude, man. And I give him props. He's this old and he's still going. He's rocking. It was amazing. He was so smooth, and it just couldn't go any better.
How'd that kick feel, though?
Yeah, he hit you with a good Claymore, didn't he?
That Claymore boy.
I saw you get turned inside out. I was like, whoa, dang. I thought that you had him there for a moment.
I think we should ask a real question, Johnny. How was it when he made out with your nipple?
Man, oh my
God. We saw that. We saw that.
So I thought he was gonna chop me.
Hey, got milk?
Yeah, no, I don't.
It looked like he was after that milk.
He got lucky, it didn't squirt out, but I thought he was gonna chop me, but
Next thing you know, you got a man's mouth all over that nipple.
I was like, what is this?
To be honest, I think right here is actually about to be your match right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, here we
there
go.
it
Here we
is.
go.
Look at that man,
he over,
right
he,
there.
he over here killing it with the shorts and everything.
He got the pink and black shorts on with the stripes. He got the white shirt on. He got the chain around the neck. Got the ponytail going on.
And you know what? The crowd is right behind him. And you know what? I can't tell how proud I am of this man coming into EWA. You know what?
Hey,
he's a great choice.
Last time that me and Andy saw you, you were taking on that big monster, Joseph Monks, and he chokeslammed you, just because he was angry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're here and you're taking on Tony Corral.
Man, yeah, Nicholas. Yeah, I forgot about that, Nicholas. But I'm glad you mentioned that, man. The same man who came out while, like, literally my in-ring debut in Richmond.
Yep.
Came out and bashed my head into the turnbuckles.
Yep. And for some reason, he then decides that in Nixonville, the same arena, he decides he's gonna chokeslam this man instead of wrestling the man. He decides, nope, gonna shut it down for chokeslam, and then gets all angry and tries to continue to beat on this man.
Definitely, man.
Yeah. So that was a good. He's a big dude. He's a monster behind that mask.
Yeah,
He is.
Yep, we're looking at Tony Corral coming out right now with Morgan Jane.
Fun fact: don't touch his cowbell, because if he sits it inside a corner and you touch it, your ass is grass. Because Tony Corral don't play about the cowbell.
And you're damn right.
Oh yeah, I tried to kick it out, but
Yeah,
I couldn't get to it.
That might have been why he claymored you. He's like,
Hey.
this guy tried to touch my cowbell.
Yeah.
It needs more cowbell.
And look at that,
Yeah.
he's going off at the fans. That's what a perfect heel does. Don't let the fans get away with anything. Just keep on going after them and dog them. Look at that fan. That fan thinks he's going to do something to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little Miss Princess here thinks she's gonna try to rule the world. You know what? That's alright.
Yeah. Like, come on now.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. She's out there. She's inside his corner. She's talking all this crap. She's running her mouth towards these kids and everyone else.
And not only that, he tried to use her as a shield while
Yeah.
Alex was trying to come after
Yeah.
Tony.
So
Exactly.
he got behind her and he went to run away. So I was like, you know what? Get out the way. So I shoved her and he
Exactly.
decided
Let me tell you something. When I saw this match, Alex was laying down the law. He's like, I ain't got time for this shenanigans. Get out my way. I'm coming for my opponent.
Exactly. I mean, that's the whole point, is that you want to try and get your hands on Tony Corral, and he's using a woman to try to keep you from getting your hands on him.
And let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I faced Tony Corral before.
I can never get over the man that this man wears assless chaps. I'm sorry. I can never get over that. I'm sorry.
I mean, cowboys wear assless chaps. They just
Really?
wear brown pants or jeans.
And that's where I draw the line on me being a cowboy.
I mean, he is a cowboy.
Yeah.
But I
I'll stick
wouldn't
to
want to
Levi
tell.
jeans and a fucking cowboy hat.
But I wouldn't want to look that man's eyes and be like, "You can wear assless chaps. You ain't no cowboy."
Right.
yeah, no.
Because he definitely, this is a man that's intense. He's badass. And he ain't afraid to let you know how he feels about you.
You're darn right. You're
Yeah.
darn right.
Because look, man, this whole time he thought I had a weapon. I didn't have no weapon.
And-
Look at me.
And what you can't see on camera was that, in my point of view, I could see Tony Corral with a chain. He
Oh,
puts
yeah.
it down inside the palm. I was like, is he going to use
Oh,
that on
yep.
Alex?
Look,
yep.
look at a little slippery
Right,
princess
right,
over there,
yeah.
over here
Look
going
at
down
his hands.
chain and everything.
Yep.
Morgan done grabbed it at that time.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
That's where he was smart. Then
Tricking-
he gets
tricking
it
our
back while
referee.
the referee moves away. See, now he's got his hand back down to get the chain, and then he's going to put it inside his pocket. That's when I thought, oh, man, he going to hit you with
That-
the chain.
Destiny, that's a good question.
Yeah, so
So real quick, Destiny just asked like when am I hoping to make an in-ring return? Hopefully soon. My doctors still haven't cleared me after the last match I had. Broken ribs, head, and my head getting bashed in. I don't know, but I hope to make an in-ring my in-ring return soon.
I've got him
Say
in
that.
the gym constantly, so hopefully he'll be back.
Yeah.
That's right. You need to hit
even
that
when-
gym.
Maybe
even
might
on
have a
my
six-pack.
even on my lazy days, and like he still annoys me to get up and everything. Sometimes I don't feel like getting up.
it's
No,
rough.
but here we go
Party
with
never
this
stops,
match.
buddy.
Here we go with this
That's
match.
right.
Whoop. Oh.
Look at this. We got a
Hello,
brand
Taylor.
new- we got a brand new feature over here. We can actually send chats out.
Oh, you can send chats out now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, look at that. It's on
Okay.
YouTube and Facebook. And
And we appreciate all y'all tuning in tonight for Partying with Cam here with Alex Ripper.
That's right. And you see, inside the match right now that we're watching, we got Tony Corral versus Alex Ripper. He's
I
running
think he was
outside
scared of
because he's
you.
scared.
Yeah, he looked like he was scared of you. To be honest, if I was in the ring with you, I'd be scared too.
Hey,
I'm
look,
not gonna lie.
Alex chases after
You
him.
got it.
Hey man, I'm not that scary of a guy.
See, look
I
at
mean,
that,
look, he's coward right behind a woman. You have to be scared.
That's a
to
shame.
Make that man
a small woman
hide.
like that, he has to cower behind.
And then watch this. Cheap shot.
Yep, because he lured you in.
Mm-hmm.
He
So for his
knew
little
exactly what he was
see-
doing,
see-
and he took advantage.
Tony is a slippery cowboy. I can tell you that. He's definitely a slippery cowboy. When I faced him, whoo, man,
More like an
you
outlaw.
You don't expect what this dude can do.
I've seen
Yes.
a man at KPW, Kentucky Pro Wrestling, Elite Pro Wrestling. This man was having wars with Adrian Alexander and so many other people. This man is a veteran of the sport.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's biting the nipple.
Biting the nipple.
Look, he's sucking the milk
He's
out.
getting in there.
God.
He
Like-
is getting in there.
So like when he did that, I didn't notice that at first, and I was like, "What? What are you doing?" And I felt.
No, I
the
thought he was just
little
going to give you a chop on the ground and everything, but I didn't expect. Oh, look at her getting involved.
Oh, she's choking you.
pinch. Yeah.
She's trying to rip the non-existent beard there off your face.
Whew,
I mean,
man.
She wants that full
Yes, sir.
thing. You're
But,
lucky that she didn't rip the entire thing off though.
man, I'm glad she didn't.
Because
Goodness.
she had her hands dug into it.
See, that's the one thing with Morgan Jane.
Chris Blade just
With Morgan Jane, you got to watch out for her.
Chris Blade, Outlaw
Lord.
Nation for you.
Outlaw Nation.
Just take it easy when you're inside the ring.
Definitely, Bram.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Man, look at Tony Crowd though. This man's got Alex on the ground. He's backing up, going for a leg drop. Nope, changes up for a fist
Since
drop.
when does Tony do a 5-knuckle shuffle?
Yeah,
When is
right.
he doing 5-knuckle shuffle?
Hey, that's the rule of the game. You gotta adapt sometimes, and
chapter
that's
shuffle.
what he did. He adapted his strategy from a leg drop to a fist drop.
You know, in my thought at that moment, I could have.
Would you ever want to face
Yeah,
Tony
you could
again?
have.
Yes,
You want to face Tony again?
I wanna go against Tony again. I think without Morgan by ringside, I'd have a lot.
I don't think he can do anything without Morgan being by ringside, without little
No.
princess ringside. Oh,
Exactly.
Here you go, the comeback.
Oh, there you go.
he
Nice
giving it to
elbow.
him. He giving it to him.
Mhm.
On that nice side corner,
Oh, he going.
he ran for it.
Oh.
And the comeback is shut down.
Claymore.
Because there it is,
Claymore.
the Claymore. That's all she wrote.
2, 3. Oh man, let me tell
Look
you
at-
something. I felt like you could beat him. I felt like you could actually beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but moving on from, actually, Superfly, go ahead and say what you're about to say.
But look at that referee. That's a prime referee to be inside the spot to take notice of. Alex Ripper's shoulders are down on the mat to count that 1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Oh yeah, that ref's been on point this whole match.
But you know what? Moving aside from not just Tony Corral and Morgan, let's talk about the real cat in the room, Adrian Alexander.
Yes.
What
Exactly.
what is his Adrian? What is your problem? That's what I want to know. If you want to come talk, let me know what is your problem. Cause see, you had a match with Chris Crow. It was at Gold Rush, right?
yes.
He had a match with Chris Crow. Lost the match.
Fair and square, mind you.
Fair and square. And I will admit he has been going on a losing streak. He's been going on a losing streak. But after the match, Tony comes out, gets in Adrian Alexander's head, and what does Adrian Alexander do? Hits Chris Crow with Tony's cowbells.
Exactly. And then last show he comes out and instead of addressing the fans, I mean, it looked like he was going to address, but he was taking an awfully long time just to say something to that mic. And
you know
Chris
what?
Crow showed up.
And Chris Crow, let me tell you something about Chris Crow. I've been in the ring with Chris Crow. I have been in the ring and faced Chris Crow.
That's pretty
And let me
lovely.
tell you something. This dude can fight.
Yes.
This dude does not take no for an answer. He does not want you to take too long because he's ready to get in and fight.
And mind you, he was whooping Cam's ass a lot.
Let's not bring up the past, Johnny. Let's not bring up the past.
Come on,
not bring
Cam.
up
You
the
got
past.
to
Let me
admit it.
tell you something. All that right now is actually behind me.
That's so
there you
good.
That's behind me for right
You,
now.
you finally learned to accept that you just couldn't beat them.
Let me tell you something.
Don't pull that card. Don't pull that card.
Let me tell you something. At Appalachian Mountain Wrestling,
Yep.
I actually teamed up with Party Mike
Yeah.
to go against Chris Crow and Alex Angel.
Yep.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. Even though we didn't get the win,
It's still party all the time.
it's
what
still
the
party
hell?
time all the time. And here
Yes,
we
sir.
go. Adrian Alexander.
Let's just ask, Adrian, do you think wearing a hood over your head is
Adrian
going to
Alexander.
hide what we think about you? Because you
let-
did what you did to Chris Crow.
Let me tell
And
you
that's
something.
dirt.
Let me tell you something. A hood can protect you from the rain. A hood can protect you, from your hair getting wet.
Yep.
But it can't protect you from an ass whooping.
Exactly.
And let me tell you something. I'm not no disrespect, but it can't hide the ugly.
That's true.
God don't like ugly, Adrian.
Andrew says, you're Partyman Cam. That's Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
So let me go ahead and spill this shit out. If Chris Crow's a monster, okay?
Yep.
Yes, he
If
is.
Chris Crow hit Adrian with that spear instead of Morgan Jane,
Oh, he would have tore Adrian in
He
half.
tore her apart, and you were there, Johnny.
Yep.
You and Jordan was there. I took spears from Chris Crow, and let me tell you something. Those spears you cannot come back from.
No, you can't.
You're gonna be out for at least.
And don't forget,
Months.
they left Morgan
man,
Jane
next day
after
on
this
his
speech.
And that's my question too. Why would y'all leave a woman, part of y'all's team, in the ring after she saved you, Adrian?
And they literally were looking at her the whole time that they were leaving.
Yeah.
And you know what?
So,
And I'm gonna say this right now. That was very backstabbing just to leave Morgan in that ring.
And she never recovered because after that
oh,
spirit,
oh,
she was gone.
Speaking of the monster,
here he comes, Chris Crow with a chair.
Chris Crow.
And he's letting Adrian know, I want you versus me right now. Get your ass backside this ring so we can have our match.
And you know what? Here's the thing. I felt like Chris Crow could have got the win on this match. I felt like he could have.
Yeah.
But you know what? Adrian and Tony, you know, they actually have a past history.
Exactly.
What was it? KPW.
Yep, Kentucky Elite Pro Wrestling. They used to be a tag team together, a faction, if you will. And they wrestled each other, but you should have known. Yeah, when push comes to shove, Adrian's going to join Tony Corral.
And you know what? Actually, at Gold Rush, and I actually have the video. I'm going to show it right now, but I actually have the video. I actually interviewed Adrian, Morgan, and Tony, and I was about to start the interview, but so rudely, disrespectfully, Adrian Alexander, the double ace, decides to take the microphone out of my hand and take over the interview.
Yeah.
Talking about, I tried over and over. It wasn't going well for me. Well, you know what, Adrian? Sometimes you just got to suck it up.
It sounds more like he was crying about not winning.
I think he was being a little crybaby. That's what I would say.
You know what? You know what a great man once said?
What?
Suck it up, Buttercup. It only gets harder from here. And yet he didn't suck it up. You know what he did? He went and he decided, I can't win. He beat me. Tony Crowd, give me that cowbell. That's how I'm gonna do win from now on.
Seems like Adrian couldn't do some things on his own.
Exactly, because he ain't been winning. He ain't been doing nothing besides losing. So he decided, I need Tony Corral. Tony Corral, give me that cowbell. That's going to be my third partner. I just need you and that cowbell for me.
And here's the thing. You know something, Johnny? Since I've been in this business, I've lost a lot of matches, and I've won some. But you know what? Even though I've lost most of my matches, what do? Dust myself off.
That's
I
right.
don't cry about it. I'm still partying. I'm still up. I'm still standing right here. I'm still talking.
That's right.
What you gonna do? Take a little lesson from a 2-year person.
Exactly.
Adrian.
Like, I don't know what Adrian's problem was. He was having a good match. I mean, yeah, you lost, but you were having good matches. And suddenly, just because you lose to Chris Crow, you said, this ain't happening for me, brother. And then Tony Crow shows up, and I knew immediately. As soon as I saw Tony Crow, I was like, this can't be happening, because I knew. In that moment, Tony Crow had already gotten into his head, and Adrian was like, you know what? He's right.
Yeah, who's that?
Andrew, I agree with you.
Me and Tony Crow got problems, bro. Hey, that's right, Andrew.
That's right.
mm-hmm.
No, but here's the one thing the good thing I can say about
What's
Adrian.
up, David Burns?
Here's the one thing. Here's the one good thing I can say about Adrian. Adrian can really fight.
Yeah, he
Adrian
can.
can put up moves that this dude is a daredevil. Back when we were running in Frankfurt, man, the things that this man will do, and even here in Richmond, Kentucky, the things that he does is just still incredible. Now I do have to hand I do have to tip my hat to the chef. Adrian
That's right.
can put up a darn fight.
He can.
And to be honest, this fight between him and Chris Crow, to be honest, I felt like if there wasn't no Tony Corral or Morgan Jane in the corner, it would have been much legendary.
Exactly.
Look,
I say Adrian versus Cam next show, September 14th. Make it happen. That's
Exactly.
from Chris Blade.
Here's
And
the
also,
thing,
I
Chris. I gotta make sure my doctors will clear me because I'm still not cleared yet.
Also, there's another show coming after this show in September. It's Hardcore Havoc.
October.
Yes.
In October, hardcore and let's just take a moment to think about that. Hardcore
cool.
havoc. Hardcore havoc. Now y'all know when y'all hear hardcore and havoc, Oh, it's a darn fight coming on.
That's right.
There's gonna be
Going
fights
down.
going on.
You know what
I'm
that
telling
means?
you.
Trash cans?
But you know what?
Yeah.
Also,
Also chains,
let's also talk about the biggest elephant in the room.
straps.
The biggest elephant in the room while we were watching this before we even started the show. The commissioner, Ben Sheeran.
Yeah.
Boy. Here we go.
And the Ben Sheeran brand. Let me tell you something. They have been taking over EWA. I call it a hostile takeover, but you know what? Ben did bring up a good point in Nicholasville. How can you take over something that you already run? And you know what? I give props to you, Ben, but at the same time, I'm going to have to agree with Omega though. He's abusing his power. He fired Marcus Johnson, Richmond's own Marcus Johnson.
And don't forget, he beat Hippo with that candlestick at the show last month.
I think he was just a little bit upset because Berto and Hippo actually, who was the realest human and animal in the room that just decided not to listen to the rules.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. After looking at Berto and Hippo running with the Ben Sheeran brand, I knew Berto and Hippo had enough. They had enough. Because, see, you cannot change Berto and Hippo. You cannot make them into a corporate kind of thing. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
But you know what? Ben Sheeran's just mad because Berto didn't listen to him.
And Berto had every right not to listen to him because what was this guy doing the whole time? Okay, he was telling Berto, stay inside the corner, stay inside the corner. You're not allowed to move from this corner. Stay inside this corner. Berto finally said, you know what? I'm going to listen to the people. I'm going to get my EWA championship match, and I'm not only going to do that, I'm going to beat Clinton Cannon because Clinton Cannon deserves it. And what did they do? They basically handcuffed him to the ropes and made him watch as they took the candlestick and they brutalized Hippo several times. Clayton and Ben Sheeran both
But
did.
you know what? But what happened? But what happened at Prime 010? We
He
said
came back.
we said we weren't going to see Berto or Hippo. We said we were going to see Ethan Hire. And what happens? Looks like they made it to
That's
the show.
perfect.
And,
Jesus.
and
Yeah,
what we
the
just
spear
saw,
there.
ladies and
The spear
gentlemen, what we
just
just saw
happened.
was Chris Crow's spear.
See,
Morgan sacrificed herself for Adrian.
He just spared the
and
soul
I don't
out of
even
that
think it was
girl.
a sacrifice that she made. He made it for her.
Yeah, he chucked
Yeah,
her
let's
away.
let's
Let's
replay
rewind
that
that
back.
real quick again.
Watch this, guys.
So, you know, Morgan gets in, decides to.
Now, Adrian comes up. Chris ducks.
Let's see what
Chris
actually
sets up.
happened here.
And there goes
Oh, you know what? You know what? I
I
actually didn't see that because I thought that Morgan just sacrificed himself. No, Adrian decided to step out of the way.
Yeah.
Really,
so,
Adrian? Really? Really? That's what you were
And
gonna
look at how bad Morgan Jane is right now. Look,
there's
they
a
live in
chain.
there.
There's a chain.
Yep, he used the chain now to get the win.
Yeah.
And then, see that? Tony Crowd was setting up for Adrian to win.
do? Let me
He
tell you
already
something.
knew.
It's already bad enough that we got the Ben Sheeran brand running things. Now we got another issue, which is the double ace, Adrian Alexander and Tony Corral.
You know, the worst thing is that Tony Crowd, before this, had a group called the American Outlaws.
Yeah,
And that was from the early of 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They imploded. And now he's got Adrian back with him, just like KPW. So you know.
Let me tell you something. Like literally, back when KPW was running, that's when I first saw this tag team. And let me tell you something. I give them props. They dominated.
They did.
The numbers should still be the
dominated.
same.
Yeah, it should be the same. But I don't think we can call in tonight. But the chain, I knew that they were going to use that tactic. It was either going to be you that got that chain,
Yeah.
or someone was going to use that chain.
So I thought it was gonna be me, but
it ended up being him.
it ended up being Chris Crow
Because
because
it looks like they pulled a fast one both over you, Chris, and
Yep.
and you also.
'Cause,
And look at this. They just
Adrian-
left her in the ring. But you know what? Here's what I'm gonna go ahead and say: get well, Morgan Jane.
That's right.
Because I know how that spear feels. Get well, Morgan James.
It wasn't deserved either. Adrian just got scared to take the spear because he's already felt it once.
And also, after them leaving you in the ring like that, I don't think you should stick around that much longer.
I don't think you should hang with them
Especially after they were looking at Morgan Jane the whole time that they were walking away.
And if I remember right, when she
Just
got in the crew, like,
laughing
he
at
didn't
him.
want her in the crew the first beginning.
Yeah, he didn't.
Like, it was
He-
like pulling out teeth for her to get in.
Yeah, don't forget, he was taking the chair to her leg, making them hold her down, and Tony Crowd was basically making them know, I don't want her any associated with me. Now that he's got her apartment, he's making her take the hits while he don't take no hits.
Let me call this out about what Chris Blade just said, okay?
All right, go ahead.
He said, how about Alex Ripper and Partyman Cam versus Adrian and Tony Corral?
To be honest, that don't sound like a bad idea.
It don't. It don't.
And
Also, let's also don't forget that, like, get back to the Ben Sheeran brand. They attacked the Pitbull Omega, the
They did.
money grabber winner at Gold Rush.
Yeah, because I think they try to take him out so it makes it easier for their match.
And to be honest, I don't think they can do anything by themselves.
No.
They can't. And also, not only get back to the Ben Sheeran brand, but did y'all see Gold Rush? Did y'all see one thing part of Gold Rush that I bet y'all didn't get to see?
what would that be?
I think Alex Angel was getting a little change of heart.
I did see that.
Because see, when he saw them attacking Berto, I don't think Alex Angel wants to hang with them. anymore.
But
I
it was Alex Angel that started that attack because
That
he
is
attacked
true.
because he jumped Berto from behind.
But you got to think.
That's why Berto was angry.
But I still think he's conflicted. I think Alex Angel is
I
conflicted.
do too. I mean, he is
Yeah,
the wild
he's
card.
brainwashed by Ben Sharon and
Yeah.
them.
I mean,
And he
if
is
you
a
ever
wild
join
card.
the Ben Sheeran brand, you're going to be immediately brainwashed. And I believe, what is this? This is the Gold Rush right here, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
All
This
right.
is it.
Can I also give props to the newest referee of EWA, Mason? Mason, you are doing a great job of doing the referee part. My congratulations to you.
Oh,
Speaking of
boy.
Alex Angel,
Here he
There
comes,
it
Alex
is.
Angel,
There's
the
the
monster.
Well, you know what I'd like to see? Alex Angel and Chris Crow.
I'd like to see that too.
they already. I've already seen what it's like for them as a team. Man.
You don't want to see what could happen
Oh,
when they
look
tear
at
each
you
other
up there just
apart.
standing in your gold suit.
Hey, it's Gold Rush, baby.
Two
You know I
brutes.
got represent. Got represent.
That's right,
Gotta
the
represent.
golden time.
That's when you still had them dreads.
I'm forgetting where I'm at. I should be there somewhere.
Should Party Man bring back the dreads? Yes or no?
No,
Look at the Cowboys
like
outside
you
the
should.
crowd.
I'm giving my hair a break for right now. I'm giving
Oh,
my hair
look,
a break.
Joe Hinton was there the whole time.
Hmm.
But look at that. That's a specimen right there. He's been manipulated, but you can see the cracks are starting to form. He's starting to show that he might not agree with Ben Sheeran because there was a time when I saw him corner Ben Sheeran up against the corner like he wanted to put hands on him. And Ben Sheeran's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And that calmed him back down.
Ooh.
So we could be seeing something.
Andrew coming in with the freaking heat.
Ben is a jobber.
He said Ben is a jobber.
But about the Alex.
Hey, look at that sexy beast back there again. He just keeps on stealing the
I think there's
screen time.
3 sexy beasts right now.
Oh, I see
One of
me.
them's wearing a gold.
Oh,
Two of
what
them was
the
wearing gold.
Yep.
The
And
other
then
one's
you got
wearing,
this-
is wearing a dress.
I cannot stand this.
Ah,
man's
no, you
pants
got me
for the life
too.
of me.
Oh man,
Hey, look.
no, me and Mercy. Oh man, we were dancing our butts off. We were dancing our butts off to the Cupid Shuffle.
You need to do that
Yes.
more often. You and Rich.
Richmond's own hometown.
Who's that bum out there being a fan? Dang,
Chris Blade.
Supposed to be a referee out there being a mark.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Look
Come
at
on.
And then here we have
To
Captain
the left.
Underpants.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Come
Now
on.
kick. Now kick.
No, but I think that was
That man does a great
I
job.
think that was a horrible move that Ben Sheeran made.
Why
of
would you fire
firing
him?
I think he's firing him just because he knows he's good.
Exactly.
He knows he's good. And let me tell you something. I even interviewed Marcus Johnson. I remember when he was supposed to have a match, I believe against Clayton Cannon, but Ben Sheeran brought out Sorry.
You up there freaking.
It's all right.
Ben Sharon brought out the most dangerous man that I have ever faced in my career.
Yeah.
The most dangerous man ever. Look at Chris Blade over here sipping over. He's
been a mark. Look at him being all giddy. He's like a teen boy just met his idol in a boy band. But yes, Marcus Johnson got the win this past show. And what did Ben Sharon do? He showed up. He's like, "I saw you hold the tights.
Chris said
You're fired."
Lord have mercy. Let me also tell you. Hold up. Who's that sexy security guy right there?
Ooh.
Who's that sexy security guy right there?
I see him.
Stop crushing. I know.
Looks like Alex Ripper right there.
I look
No,
good.
let me
don't
tell you
I?
something. In this business, you got to pay your dues. And let me
Chris.
tell you something, Alex. You have definitely done that by paying your dues.
Chris, explain. If you were
Appreciate it,
injured
man.
with a sprained ankle, how you able to do that Cupid shuffle so well?
Right? I thought he had a sprained ankle.
Yeah. What?
And he was doing the Cupid shuffle to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right.
And then
No problem.
That's a bunch of blubber just
Hey, look.
going around.
Oh my God! I can't believe we just
Hey.
saw Ben Sharon do
What's
the
that?
Cupid shuffle.
What's that big old tires dude? The big white fluffy.
Michelin Man? Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yes.
Oh, Ben. You might not want to mess with the Ben Sharon brand right now.
Yeah,
'Cause
you don't.
Also,
Remember, you got a month to go before we see if he gets fired or not.
Johnny, you want to tell him about what's about to happen at the next show with the Ben Sharon brand?
Well, if Even Higher wins his match at the next show, Ben Sharon is fired.
He's fired. No more abusing his power. No more firing. And we need to. And you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Everybody, make this a thing. Hashtag bring back Marcus Johnson.
That's right.
Yes.
Hashtag bring Marcus Johnson back.
I know y'all want to do that Cupid shuffle every time.
Hashtag Cupid Shuffle, baby.
Yes.
That's right.
So, I think that needs to happen. Yeah. Marcus.
And not only that, not only does Berto and Ethan, not only were they together to see the Ben Sharon brand, but we also had Marty Clay.
Yes, he returned.
Marty Clay, he was the original EWA champion.
Yes, he was.
He
the
was
inaugural.
the original EWA champion, and that was a shock to me.
That shocked me as well. I didn't even know they was there. And then out of nowhere, I hear the chords of his song, and I'm like, wait a second.
I'm like, this
Could
can't
it be?
be. This can't be. What? Who is it? It's Marty Clay.
And if there's anyone that has bigger issue with the Ben Sharon brand than anyone,
It's definitely Marty Clay.
it's Marty Clay.
Because who was it that he lost his championship to?
It was Clayton Cannon.
Clayton Cannon.
Because they cheated to get that belt off. And look what happened to Scott Downh. He got thrown over the rope and got hung by his own scarf, which
Exactly.
Ben Sharon's wearing.
And you know what? That doesn't even look good on Ben. That red fuzzy scarf doesn't look good on you. To be honest, I could wear a red outfit like this, the same one,
Exactly.
and it look better on me. But you know
Okay.
what? No one can actually make a scarf look better than
Scott Downh.
the Wrestling Hall of Famer, Kentucky Wrestling Hall of Famer.
Speaking of
Scott
which,
Diamond.
August 24th, they're going to Doomsday Pro Wrestling.
Yep,
And
Austin is coming
Diamond
for
is
that
taking on.
DPW
Yep.
Heavyweight Championship.
He's going to be taking off that title. Because that title needs to be off that.
Also, by the way, real quick, speaking of DPW, we are sending our condolences to the family of Travis Pittman, aka Big Country. We love you, brother. I love you. And they're having a memorial battle royal in his honor. Thank you, Big Country.
That's right.
We love you, and we love the family. Keeping our condolences, keeping you all in our prayers.
And speaking of condolences, we recently lost Appa of the Wild Samoans.
Appa.
Our condolences go out to
Roman
him and his
Reigns.
family, Roman Reigns, the Usos, Rikishi, The Rock, all of them. Send our
let
love
me
to
just
y'all.
let me just say how strong it was seeing them still being on SmackDown on the day of. Let me tell you something. That Samoan family is stronger than anything.
They are. They
But
have over 827 cousins.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. That's literally a lot.
To break it down to you, Bubba Ray
Somebody's
Dudley
getting
had a
I don't
beat,
think I can,
beat
I don't
someone's
think, I don't
ass
think I
to
can
say.
keep up with the family tree.
Nah.
But also let's also talk about what also happened at Prime 010. I don't know when the video is going to be uploaded.
Yeah, we
for
ain't got part 2 yet.
But on an episode of Partying with Cam,
Yeah, speaking of which, our champion confronted Party Mike on your show.
yeah, and I asked Party Mike. I said, hey, what was the deal? Like, you know, because I saw the video. And I'm like, I gotta get these two on my show. I gotta figure out what the heck is happening here.
All I know is that Party Mike slapped our champion where there was no cameras.
But at the same
At the
time, are you good over there?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, I'm having mic difficulties.
Well, fix it. Anyways,
I'll fix your
we
head.
all get to that.
You picked it up. You picked it up from Sean. He rubbed off
Actually,
on
I saw Sean 2 days ago over at the mall.
And
But
today,
speaking of which, I asked Party Mike. I said, "Hey, you know, why'd you slap him? Why'd you slap Icon Lee?" And you know, he said Icon Lee was talking that big talk, and he slapped him.
he did.
I mean, here's the thing. You do something, it's gonna have consequences.
Exactly.
Every
Let's see if
action
it's on
has a
here.
every
Alright.
action has a reaction.
Okay, Einstein.
Exactly. And guess what happened to Party Mike?
He got-
You talk about
Dick.
consequence
He got
reaction?
low blowed.
No, he got low blow because he slapped Icon again. So
Mhm.
Icon answered in kind.
And let me tell you something. I have never
With a double
seen.
one.
I have never seen Party Mike so.
Jordan, leave the mic
Heated.
alone.
Yeah, Monica said leave the mic alone.
I'm not touching anything.
It's okay. He's making love to it. It's all right.
Oh man.
Oh, it's on there. Look.
Hold on.
Oh,
hold on,
there
hold
it
on.
is.
Hold on. Can I also talk about real quick one more thing about Alex Ripper?
Yes.
So tell me why I'm waking up. I'm waking up, and usually I watch my TikToks and stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me why I see this man, this young man whose career is starting in this business, who's stepping foot in the business, and so am I. So am I. You and me both are putting our
Yeah.
foot in this pedal. The same person who I had a great match against. He went against Henry Shaw.
Yes. Yes.
Nah.
You want to talk about that real quick? How
Okay.
was that match against Henry Shaw?
Okay, so it was a triple threat up in Boonesville, I believe, or Bourbonville, one of the two. I can't remember it. It's way out there.
I think that was
Boonesboro?
Boonesville or Boonesboro.
Yeah, something like that. However you say it.
I know we got Boonesboro. I don't know about Boonesville.
Yeah. It was a triple threat. It was me, Henry Shaw, your mom's favorite.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, and the clown. His name was Jackal. That was actually a pretty good match. It didn't go how I wanted it to go. It was for the championship, but it was actually an amazing match, and I loved every bit of it. If it would have went my way, I would have been a lot happier. But I was still happy to be in the ring with him.
And let me tell you something. Just like I said before, we all lose in this business. We win some, we lose some. But you know what? We still get back up.
Yeah.
We dust ourselves off. We get back in the game, and that's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Always.
That's how we roll, baby.
That's
Hey,
what it's all about.
Because
though.
look, you can't get beat and stay down. You always get beat and get back up. It's just gonna make life a lot better, and you can't never stay down.
And let me
I
tell you,
watched that match too. I was filming it.
and you know what? Also, he was also in the number one contender for the Heritage title,
Yeah.
Battle Royal, and I saw him going against Adrian, and woo man,
Man,
y'all had a fight. Y'all
Oh,
had a
man.
fight.
You should have took him to his limits. Put him to a
Man.
headlock and just hold him there.
I put him over the rope, and I thought it was over for him. I thought I was gonna boot, but he got me with a clean when I went over, and it was over for me.
That happens though.
Man, I heard a smack to that chest too.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Hey,
I can tell you, Adrian's got some mean chops.
he lit me up at night. But speaking of Joseph with the inside out,
Ooh, Joseph Miles,
Ooh, hey,
the man that literally went against Oh, Jesus.
The man who needed to be reminded that he could go the distance.
This man, let me tell you something. Joseph Miles, he won that battle.
That's
royal
right,
fair
Mason.
square, and he took Gaston to the limit at Prime 010. He did. He took Gaston to the limit.
He also tried to take our champion to the limit, but he made one mistake. He hit a move which he should have tried to pin, but instead he let his anger get the best of him, and he went up top, went for the move, got caught with the Icon's finisher. He should have went for that pin after he hit that move. But it was a high octane move they hit him with. It was the cutter.
If there's one thing I can say about Icon is do not turn your back. Do not turn your back 1 second, because let me tell you something. He may be you may get him down, but once you turn around, he's back up.
Because
he's ready.
That boy is quick on his feet.
Yeah, like this video here.
And what we're about to watch is the actual
footage of your show.
Is my show, Partying with Cam, with Icon Lee
in
and
the
Party Mike.
Lounge. Look at that. That's a specimen right there. Greek God. He's just walking. He got the helmet on.
The Magneto helmet.
And look. You're watching them. You're from the ring. You're like, I want to be like that man someday. You want those muscles someday.
I'm all good. He's too ripped for my body team.
Come on, Cam. You want to be like a Greek God, don't you?
So
Get them glutes in.
Everybody says
down here.
He's his icon.
Yeah.
But is he really?
That's true.
Is he really?
I mean, he is our champion.
He ain't my icon.
He ain't mine. Heck no. He had the audacity to make me the host of my show hold the mic for him.
I mean, you're the one that decided to hold the mic for him. You could have just told him.
Well, at the same time, I don't want to make this man mad.
Hey,
Are you saying that you were scared?
Why not? You scared of Magneto?
Look, next time that was to happen.
Don't be saying that.
I
Party
mean,
Mike
look at
said
that.
that, and you know
On
what?
the apron.
Party Mike had the Magneto socks on, and I had to look at that.
I mean, you had two Magnetos since that
Now,
ring.
look, we'll admit, I didn't deserve to hold those championships. So you know what? I decided to give Party Mike a little gift of who I think. In my eyes, I think Party Mike should have held those two titles that I had in my hands. So I gave him to Party Mike.
Listen, unless he earned them, he cannot hold the titles.
Hey, look, Party Mike is the life of the party, and you know what? The party man likes that.
Well, Icon Lee would beg to differ. Icon Lee would like to say he's the champion, and unless Party Mike can show out, he's going to be champion for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at that. Right there. Look at that beautiful show that Partyman Cam's got going on right now.
Beautiful sound. Got to light up little water ice.
Don't forget the disco ball that you had to try to save that one show because it almost broke.
The Florida Vibe Beach Party.
Yep.
Yeah, you know how it is.
That's what he was definitely going for.
Mm-hmm. Just forgot the sand.
He should have brought something to match like sand, like a brown. Like
nah,
brown,
we ain't getting that. No, because our cleanup crew gonna be doing the hell a lot.
I mean
and
a
it
carpet.
Definitely wouldn't have been me neither.
I meant a carpet, not actual sand. Just something
next
that
time
looks sandy.
Heck, last time I had a party with Cam, we had Berto literally playing with the pillow.
Well, Berto likes to play pillows.
And you know what? That made me laugh. I wasn't even paying attention.
Look at this excellent view, though. It's capturing all three of y'all.
So you got Party Mike over here. He's looking fly and all that sort of stuff. And Icon,
looking gimp.
Well, anyways,
he's wearing a Hannibal Lecter mask.
So I don't get that. Why does he wear two different types of masks?
So you got a Hannibal Lecter mask underneath of a Magneto mask.
He's supposed to be part of Marvel.
I will explain what he does.
Let's explain.
The helmet is because he's inspired by his favorite hero, Magneto.
He's a villain, though.
Yeah, but to him, he's his favorite hero.
Have you seen Deadpool Wolverine?
And the helmet blocks out all of the fans' noise. When the peasants around him try to boo, he can't hear them because he's wearing the helmet. It's like how Magneto blocks out Charles Xavier's
I think Icon may have had COVID because he had to move because Party Mike had to move 6 feet away from him.
No.
Or maybe it was just the smell of it.
Our champion.
Probably so.
The nice guy ain't
does he
podcast
put on
champion.
deodorant?
Shoot.
What?
Does he even put on deodorant? Because that was a bad smell I was getting from him.
Who Icon?
I think that was his breath, probably his upper lip.
I'm pretty sure that it's Party Mike that has it. I mean, look at this. You're holding the mic for him.
I threw it in his lap. Let him talk and hold
You're-
the mic for himself.
You're such a good man there, Cam. You're being a gentleman.
Man, he was
holding
pushing
the
my
mic for
limits.
him.
He's about to push my limits, I can tell you that. Man,
Hey,
he was wasting time.
wait a
I had to
second.
look at my watch, man.
You
I was
got
like,
2
man.
mics.
Mm-hmm.
You should have handed one to Party Mike and said, "Here, you know what? Have at it." And then did just sit there and like, "I'll talk whenever y'all stop yapping." But you know that ain't gonna happen.
Nah.
Especially with Party Mike and
let me tell you,
Icon.
let me tell you something, real quick. Like in Party with Cam, there is no there is no limits. There's no
look at those slap
precautions you gotta take.
boots.
But the one thing I do ask is that if you're gonna fight, at least let me give me time to get my stuff out of there, please.
Mm-hmm.
We had some
Don't
really
break
had
my
some
equipment.
coconuts fall from the dang on tree. 'Cause they
You
started
know what? The
fighting.
disco ball broke. I mean, I saw you had to fight for life to save that disco ball at the first party
Let me tell you
with
something. When I
Cam.
saw them fight, I had to say, "The hell with this! I'm getting out of here."
Would you not want to get hit with a coconut?
Now,
do you
now
do you
watch
want to get
this.
hit by that thing right there?
You
Now
want to
watch.
get hit
You
by
want to get hit
First-
by that?
You want to get hit by a
First
coconut,
we're
Piper style?
examining. And now, here comes the attack from Party Mike on the
Yeah.
Icon League.
So, speaking
Hey,
of
you gonna
some,
invite me to the strip club, bro?
Yeah, invite us to the strip club.
yeah.
Bandio's not the GOAT. Shut up, Chris. Bandio sucks.
Better.
He's in Tijuana. But, oh, here it comes. Watch this confrontation. Watch this slap.
I got
So-
how to get the heck out of there.
So speaking
Oh,
of dropping
Lord.
coconuts,
Now, watch this. Oh, kick the nuts.
yeah.
And then
Speaking
another
of
kick to
dropping
the nuts.
dropping coconuts, I think he lost a few coconuts that night.
That's why I say Icon is a coward, because you know what? He did a one. He was a one trick.
Now, watch this. Watch
and
this.
then
Look
decided
at,
to
look
run
how
away.
angry Party Mike is.
I've never seen Party Mike so livid. Man, I had to get out of the way. I had to get out of the way because that was he was steaming hot.
Exactly. And now, Icon's gone. Icon's nowhere to be seen. And Cam's like, get that camera in my face. I don't want to be seen right now. But yeah, I mean, he's even got footage of him versus AJ Alexander that night.
Yeah. Speaking of that, did he really take the title from Adrian?
Well,
mean,
well,
was
let
it
me,
a
let me
fair
no,
fight?
no, he kind of did this. Oh, hit him in the back with a chair.
I mean, it wasn't Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah.
And
Let me tell you something.
He did say Adrian accepted, and Adrian did.
Besides from everything, that crowd though. The
Yes.
crowd in
Look.
Richmond, Kentucky you guys are just fantastic. You guys are amazing, coming to the shows every month to see what we do, to see how how these stories play out. You guys are just so
And you know,
amazing.
To be honest, I'm filming with his phone. I think my phone would have been way better filming it, cause it kind of looks like jarring whenever you try to get the shots right. So it shows up like a blur and like it's moving and shaking.
But see, this is why I say Icon's a cow, because he had to hit Adrian from behind in the back and then try to start a match that never really even was official.
Technically, it was official because he told Adrian at this show before, he said, accept my challenge. I'll take you on anywhere, any place, anytime, a garage, the parking lot, anytime. And guess what? Adrian said,
Let me tell you something. A match involves blood, sweat, and tears. This dude didn't even break a sweat. All he did
Hey,
was
look.
do the cowardly thing, put a chair behind Adrian's back because he knew that Adrian was going to beat him for that title. And then what happens?
hey, look, that angry referee, he was forced to have to count the tree. He's like, what? Y'all saying this is official? Icon had to tell him, yes, it is official.
You know what? I'm going to go those routes. You may be an icon, you may be the promo king, but you don't deserve that championship.
At all.
You gonna try to take it?
Heck, I'll take him on. Shoot.
We watched this match.
Give it to me.
Ethan Hire says they won because the shoulder blades were on the ground, but from what we saw, the shoulder blades were actually up, and Ethan saying that they count what's underneath right
Look at my
here.
hat.
But yeah, think if you're gonna have the shoulders on the mat, it's gonna be completely on the mat
Yeah.
because
Definitely.
they're not gonna count this part over here. They're trying to count this part because you gotta have both of them flat on the back. But from what we saw, Icon's shoulder was actually up when Ethan got the win. But I mean, you gotta give Icon credit. Yeah, as much as y'all want to rag on him, he can wrestle.
He
Yes,
definitely
yeah.
can, because he's actually what? He's part of OVW.
Yep.
He actually is.
And he's got a good look. Yeah, he's wearing that helmet, that mask. But if you remove that and just focus on what he wears as wrestling gear, he's got the look of a professional wrestler. So good job to him for making the OVW.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I give him props on that.
And I will say that there's a lot of other people that I can see that could go to OVW right now. Chris Crow.
Oh yes, definitely.
And Alex Angel could. Hell, a number of guys could. It's just a matter of time.
Heck, I'm surprised Marty ain't even in there.
Hey, Mark Clay could also go to WWE. You never know. I mean, right
Never
now,
know.
Mark Clay's doing his thing in Texas.
I'd say promo-wise, he'd be ready.
Yeah, he'd be ready because they do look for guys that can do promos. Because it's not always just about your in-ring work. They're looking for
You
guys
gotta
that
know
can
how to
be
use a mic.
entertaining.
Because
You
if there's
can't run
one
a
thing,
mic.
because see, there's one thing I took from the great Lone Wolf, Bobby Blade, is that when you do a promo, you speak to the people.
That's right. Don't speak at the people.
You speak
to
the people.
That's what Bobby Blade wants people to understand. There's a difference between his time and today's wrestling. You don't want to make the people think that you're speaking at them. You want them to feel that you're speaking to them directly.
Hey, Mr. Larger Than Life, Ethan Hire.
Hey, speaking of which, he got his teeth wrung because at the Gold Rush, the ladder that they had,
Let me tell you something.
Bill
That
Cage
was a
drop kicked
match.
into him.
That was a hell of a match, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
was.
was a hell. And let me tell you something. He had to go backstage to get stitched up. And what did he do? He came back out.
That's
And
right.
did it again.
Yeah, he
That's
came back
right.
out with fire, and the pop in the crowd was
And let me tell you something.
amazing.
The Ethan High represents all those wrestlers. It doesn't matter how tall you are. It doesn't matter how big and bulked up you are. Living larger than life, it doesn't mean that you have to be taller than other people.
Exactly.
Living larger than life is, like I keep saying, and I will keep saying it over and over again until people understand, is getting back up, dusting yourself off, and getting back in the game.
A lot of people don't understand that. It's not about the size of the dog that counts. It's the fight in the dog that counts.
Definitely.
Yes, and he's the example.
He represents that.
He's the example of it don't matter about the size.
Exactly.
And the way he wrestles, man, I don't think I could even keep up with this man.
He's fast. I'm telling you what.
I could tag team with this dude, and he could be over there. Then they know he's over here, he's over here, he's over. I'm like, bruh.
Guess that's Omega and Steel Wool because he jumped off the top rope onto him, and next thing you know, this man is already backside the ring. Giving
like-
Jordan Cage a problem.
It's like, dang man, can I get a lick in?
Nah, he'll take it all for himself because he's hungry.
Just like at Battle Royale, he hit me with a knee, and it came out of nowhere.
Man.
Yeah. And
Man,
look at
he- he-
Icons on his second turn.
At that Madison County Fair show, man, when I saw him, he got all up in Adrian's face. I'm like, tread lightly. 'Cause here's the
Yes.
thing, even with Adrian, you never know what he gonna come out with. Adrian is that daredevil
That's true.
that will take you to the limit.
And now that he's part of Tom Crowell, what do you think that he's going to do?
Oh.
Nothing's off limits to him.
Restrictions are off.
But here's my question, though. Sometimes I wonder how long it's gonna last, though. Because let me ask you something real quick, Mr. Tony Corral and Adrian Alexander, because here's the thing, Adrian. Wasn't it back then when it was Tony who left you?
Yes, that is true.
Or is he
I was
talking like
there.
I mean, how long is that going?
You wanna go back to that?
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for taking shots, but is it gonna last?
Fun fact:
Is
me
it?
and Andy was inside that hardcore match that they had at KPW. That was a hard hitting match. They
That
wanted
was
to tear each
was
other apart.
that was that the one where they had the cage match with Scott Diamond and
No, it was the last one that they had before KPW would come after a few shows of KPW, and then Elite Wrestling Alliance was to be burned.
yeah.
So yeah, it basically the last match was a hardcore match.
No, but let me
And Scott Diamond was inside there.
No,
Guess who took a cement block to his legs?
Oh no, he literally did. Like Scott literally has the video.
Yeah. That
He took it right there.
that match was crazy.
Ooh, man, and let me tell you something. If there's anything, if there's people that you can literally learn from, it's Scott
Falling
Diamond.
down in this
Exactly.
Kentucky Wrestling Hall of Famer, Scott Diamond.
Also, learn from, if you want to be a great manager, learn from Gentleman Jim Chadwick. Go on to Bobby Blade's YouTube. You'll find all kinds of videos of Gentleman Jim where you can see this man and study him because he was the greatest manager to ever come out of Kentucky. And he never wrestled or been a part of any other promotion besides Kentucky promotions.
Right, but I want to head a little bit towards back because I know we got a little bit off track. But I want to head a little bit I want to head a little further into Prime 010. We also had the return. The return. Again, I say the return
That's right. Of Marty
of
Clay.
the legend bar
Marty.
fighting champion Jacob freaking Ratliff.
Hey.
Also
Damn.
with his great snap and release suplex.
He put up a fight against his opponent.
Yeah.
No, let me get
Actually,
get it
his
wrong.
opponent,
His opponent,
getting up and in besides a tornado DDT.
his opponent. He was quick. He was quick on his feet. But you know what, Jacob? He came up much higher than his opponent did.
You know
A little
why?
bit higher.
Because Jacob was ready to take that man's head out. I saw that man get lariated twice. The first time, it turned him inside out. His head was out there inside the crowd, 2 seats away.
Because what does he say? He's back, baby.
That's right. And you know what? You don't want none of Jacob Ratliff. Last time we saw him and Dwayne Davis had one hell of a match. And they suplexed the hell out of each other on the outside. And then what happened last time we saw him was a couple matches later. The man was still hardened. He came back and he took this young man and he showed this young man just who Jacob Ratliff is.
He's like, I'm gonna show you what was like in my house.
That release, that snap and release suplex, sent that man flying so far that I swear that if you were to look outside right now, you see that he's still flying towards
Man, when I
space.
heard that, I stood up over at my table. I'm like,
Yeah. That's it. That's
ooh,
how
was that
far
his
he
teeth
did
or
it.
was that his head?
Also, the second lariat, when he hit that lariat the second time, it was over. The guy did not get up. He did not
It
move.
definitely was over.
And Jacob immediately jumped on top of him, and he just got that pin. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Ratliff is someone that you do not want to not look out for because this man is taking the scene by storm. He's also been in legit submission game. He's actually been doing his hand in legit sports as well,
Right.
like submission only game. He's also had knockout game, MMA style game, and now he's back to show even that kid that he had the match with
This man has
what
done
it
a
means.
Yeah.
lot. This man has done a lot.
He has.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, on the even higher.
Yeah, I seen Jacob Ratliff
Seen
step in the
stars.
ring with that boy, and I looked at him, and that dude had no chance against Jacob.
He sure didn't.
Let me tell you something. I first seen Jacob Ratliff back when he was in KPW2. That man, he can literally take your head off. You wouldn't even know it.
Exactly, because Jacob Ratliff is hard hitting. That's his style.
See, this is what I mean by the quickness.
And look, his shoulders up though.
Yep, his shoulder ain't pinned.
That's what Icon was trying to tell Ethan. And Ethan was so bent to say, no, they count what's underneath here. And I'm like, that ain't what I've ever heard about wrestling. I've always thought that the shoulders have to be flat onto the ground.
But my question is, was that referee paying attention to the shoulders though?
That's true.
Was that referee
The
paying attention to the
referee-
shoulders?
The referee could have
We
been
saw on
out
the
of
big
position.
screen. We saw on the big. Look at Sean looking like a freaking pumpkin in the background.
He is a pumpkin.
No, did he, like, we saw that little big mark saying shoulders not pinned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Icon Lee put up there to show. His shoulder was not down. Only one shoulder was down. And they needed both shoulders to be because the other shoulder was partially up.
You know what? Here's from what I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of people even beat the Icon, but I feel like Ethan Heyer always had a chance to be the nice guy Andy podcast champion because he not only can he beat Icon, but he also has the power to beat the EWA Heritage Champion Gaston LaRue.
That's true.
Yeah.
He definitely, but if it wasn't for the Ben, like I said, if it wasn't for the Ben Sheeran brand, all these
Exactly.
people would have had Sean, sit down with your little goofy self.
That orange old
Pumpkin
pumpkin.
patch, man.
But also, Alex Ripper has a chance to maybe step into the ring with Icon Lee one of these days.
Let me tell you something. If I see Alex Ripper get a chance at that championship, I put my belief in this man. I put my belief in him, and I know he puts belief in himself.
And that's a beautiful title.
And seeing,
Oh yeah.
because my motto is that, like, if you dream it, believe it, and you shall succeed.
If you just sit back and not follow your dreams, you're not doing nothing.
Exactly.
No.
I mean, if you want to be a professional wrestler, you have to go out and train. You got to find a right school to go to.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of schools that you do not want to immediately go, oh, yeah, I'll do this school. No.
And definitely don't let
You
people.
need to find out.
And definitely don't let people, and I'm telling you this too, because I've had it happen to my brother Diego. Do not let people take advantage of you, because that's why he's not in the wrestling business as we speak. He let people get into his head, and right now his career gone.
Yes. And that's something that you don't want to do, because if you want to be a professional wrestler and live your dream, you got to be willing to shut up, listen, take in the knowledge into your mind, inside your ear, and don't.
And hence,
For the love of God, do not think that you will immediately become a champion or that you can't lose, because that's not professional wrestling. You gotta be willing to lose. You gotta be willing to be humiliated. You gotta be willing to do anything that is to entertain those people sitting inside that crowd, because they're the ones that pay to see you.
and hence, because of that, the birth of Partyman Cam was born.
Which is what,
After a few drinks.
yeah.
Pretty much a little bit. We don't talk about that though.
And it was better that you did get away from them, because you were just being treated like a laughing stock. To them, you were just a guy that they could use all willy-nilly. They wasn't seeing that your character at the time was special. And they completely killed it, made you a joke, and made people think, well, this guy don't want to work. This guy ain't nothing special. This guy don't want to listen. This guy is just a bum that doesn't want to be a professional wrestler. Well, now, look at you. You got the respect that you deserve because you listened. You asked the people that want to teach. You also listen to what they say. You don't take that knowledge that you're being taught and saying, fuck that guy. I don't want to hear that guy.
I don't say the hell with it. I say
Exactly.
soak it in.
Exactly.
Soak it in like a damn sponge. Because let me tell you something. Just like Alex Ripper, I have been told my entire life I wasn't going to be nothing. I was always told I wasn't going to become nothing. Let me tell you something. I became the most famous Michael Jackson impersonator in Lexington. Everybody knows who I am, even when I'm not in costume. I became the best impersonator in Lexington. And then people said I was going to become a wrestler. Well,
That's
look
right.
at me now. I'm here in the wrestling business, still stepping foot in the wrestling business, all because I believed in myself. Alex believes in himself. And the more you believe in yourself, I promise you, I damn well promise you, you're going to achieve your dream. Because if you just sit back and let people take you and just let people talk about you and take you down, because let me tell you something, you ain't I've been doing
That's
that
the truth.
my whole life, even through high school, through middle school, because people wanted to keep fighting with me. They wanted to keep telling me I was going to become nothing. But let me tell you something. When you have the right people, the right family, the right friends right there next to you, I promise you, you are going to have the ride of your freaking life. And that's what Partyman Cam is all about. It's not about just drinking or the hoes or the women and all that sort of stuff. It is also about getting back up, doing what you love, getting in the business that you love, and achieving that goal.
Whoa!
Yeah!
That's what I'm talking about. That's
what
the
I'm
truth,
talking
though.
about. Yes, sir.
That's
Sorry, I had to
exactly
get that
how
out of
you
there.
succeed inside wrestling
That's
business.
how I get that out of there. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's the truth because
Is it getting hot in here or what?
Because everyone that I see a person that was dissing on you, I'm like, let it go, brother, because this man has earned respect And you're the only one that's hating on him. And we won't say his name, but he needs to understand, Partyman Cam is not a joke. Partyman Cam has earned where he's at. Partyman Cam has put in the work. He has put in the hours. He has got the face by him. He has did everything they needed to, just like Alex Ripper has. And you guys just need to pay attention because this is how you succeed. You listen. You don't speak. You listen. And you take what you're being taught and you put it into motion.
So let me tell you something. These legends these veterans that me and Alex have met, you know, one of these days, they're not going to be around. We don't know when. We don't know when our time is, but you know what? They're not in the future. Like, you know, they may not be around. But let me tell you something. Those same veterans paved the way for people like Alex Ripper and Partyman Cam to step into a business and do something that they love since they were kids.
That's right. And for the love of God, when you're back there and you see 4 veterans in that locker room, go up to them and actually ask them to teach you. Don't sit there inside the locker room and let these guys just sit there. Go up there and try to learn, try to listen, try to get that knowledge because that's going to help you in the long run. That's what it's all about.
I always ask questions because it'll help you. It
Exactly.
will.
Let me tell you something. When you build from the ground up, sometimes, you may think, oh, this is taking too long. Because let me tell you something. Diego was the same dang on way. He's like, oh, this took too long. You know what? Screw what everybody else says. I'm going to do my own thing. And look where he ended up. He's not here. He's not in the wrestling business. But when you start listening and you start paying attention to those same people, you start soaking up that knowledge, learning more and more. And let me tell you something. When you watch the Nice Guy Indie podcast on Wednesdays and Thursdays, even Sundays now, you will learn from so many legends that you have never met yet.
Exactly. Especially MWA legends. Former Mountain Wrestling Association when it was running from 1969 until 2013. You're getting all those guys that's from that era coming into this show and teaching y'all what they wish that y'all would listen to. Because there are a lot of guys today that think, I'll just get my spots in. I won't work the crowd. The crowd don't mean nothing. You need to work the crowd because that's the biggest part of wrestling. That's the entire reason for professional wrestling. And then the guy that gets that is Berto. Because Berto goes out there and he makes you believe.
Definitely.
And that's one thing I need people to understand. Berto and Hippo, they're class act. They should have been champion. But who stopped that? The Ben Sharon plan. Because they knew that Berto was this close to being EWA champion.
And you know what? Berto has every right to be heated as the way he is because they attacked Hippo, and that was just disgusting. That was the most disgusting, raw, foul act of the Ben Sharon brand that they ever did. And let me tell you something. When Hippo ran into that ring to save Ethan Heyer and Joseph Miles, whoo, he was hot.
And when he
was livid.
When he said that he thought Alexander was his best friend, you felt that because his words were heated. He wasn't playing around. He's letting it known. I thought Alex Angel was my best friend, but I guess not. So now you get inside this ring and let's deal with it.
And you know what? Not only do we want to bring the superstars in to believe in the Team EWA, you fans out there, hashtag Team EWA, hashtag goodbye to the Ben Sharon brand, hashtag take away the Ben Sharon brand, hashtag bring Marcus Johnson back.
That's right. And also get rid of Ben Sharon because all he does is use his power to lord over the stars that's inside that ring because he thinks that he's better than everyone else. But the truth is that he needs Gaston Rue. He needs Clayton Cannon. He needs Alex Angel. Otherwise, he's just Ben O'Sharon without the muscle.
Because, see, here's what happened. Let me ask you something, Ben. Let me ask you something. What's going to happen? Because, see, Omega brought up a great point when he was talking to the Ben Sharon brand. Him and Ben Sharon used to run together. That's what he said. He used to run together. But what happened? They lost every match they had. And you know what? The Ben Sheeran brand has been losing a lot. There's some cracks in the Ben Sheeran brand that still need to be fixed. But I don't think they're going to be able to fix it this time.
Exactly. Because you're starting to see that they're starting to realize, hold up. Oh, look, it's up.
That's 009.
No, that's Prime 9. Damn.
Nah, I'm still waiting for part 2. But let me tell you something, Ben. Let me ask you this. I want you to look at me right in my eyes right now. Right in my eyes. Let me ask you something. What's going to happen when you keep losing and Gaston leaves you, Clayton Cannon leaves you, and Alex Angel leaves you? What you going to do then? What you going to do?
I don't think there's much there is he can
You
do.
going to go back under the sea and crawl under your rock and hang with SpongeBob?
He will.
Oh, he's probably gonna try to hit you up with a offer again.
Yeah,
He
that
probably
wasn't
will.
him. That was Bobby Blade.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be
that was
surprised if
Bob
he hit
Blade.
you up with an offer or anyone else. He'd probably be getting desperate for anybody.
Yeah.
But
Be
you
honest,
know,
Bobby still needs to pay some of my medical bills because of his new client.
now come on, Cam. You know that Bobby Blade is a veteran. You'll have to pay his medical bills.
I will make, let me tell you something. Lone Wolf
That's
Bobby
gonna be a big
Blade-
bill.
Lone Wolf Bobby
Yeah.
Blade has he's literally
He got
like,
a long bill from the 1990s all the way to now, Cam. You're going to have to pay it.
Lord. Oh Lord, the first episode.
There's the vet.
Yep.
The
There's the
first
jacket.
ever episode of Partying with Cam live.
This is at Nicholasville.
Nicholasville.
No. This is at the...
Oh no! This is at Richmond. This is
Yep.
at Richmond at the Telford YMCA. Make
Yep,
sure
I
you
got
guys are
mixed
there.
up.
September. Write this down in your calendar. September 14th. September 14th.
There's Ripper.
Hey, Ripper.
September 14th at the Telford YMCA. Make sure y'all come out for Prime 011. Yeah,
Oh.
I may have had a little bit something to drink but before I came out,
Cam.
but I'm okay.
That was a very glaring slip-up that you just made. How drunk were you?
We gonna go with that.
We don't
Yeah,
talk
man.
about that. We don't talk about. I was able to do the splits.
He
good,
may or may
nice
not
and
have had
clean.
a
Just don't
had
break
a
that disco
glass of
ball.
whiskey.
I may have had a talk with some women back there.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
like
ain't
broke your
bad.
cousin.
When
I like midget strippers.
Yes, sir. That was a good one, huh? You like that?
Sweet
I mean, he does
home
fuck his cousin.
Alabama.
Did you break
yeah,
her
no,
back
yeah,
or did
yeah.
she break your back that night?
Heck, who knows? We probably broke each other's back.
Oh,
I heard a crack somewhere.
But,
Yeah, but that was your hippo, man.
I mean, if you think about Ben Sheeran, brand has been on a power scale lately. I mean,
They
he
have
came
been-
in at the EWA. He was supposed to be unbiased. He was supposed to be partial. He was supposed to be a good commissioner.
Look at that
And what happened?
He's abusing his power.
Exactly.
He has literally abused his power and authority. And to be honest, like, it's becoming ridiculous. I mean, look at that crowd. Look at them.
That's
all
a
come
big
out.
crowd too.
They
Richmond,
all
Kentucky shows
come
out.
to see us entertain them, because see, like, with the crowd, I love to entertain people, even when I'm not in the ring.
Exactly, because yes, Chris Blade,
Oh.
someone has called Partyman Cam that. But you know what, Chris Blade? We're all marks. If
We
you
started
weren't
out
a mark,
as a mark.
you wouldn't be in the wrestling business.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
something that people need to understand.
And here's the thing. To that person who wants to say, I'm not going to name him, but some of you probably already know. To that person who wants to say, I weaseled my way in. First of all, talk to all the veterans. They were marks before they got into the business. They watched wrestling before they got into the business themselves.
Most of the peop-
And
mo-
secondly, I'm sorry if your dream doesn't come true, but don't put it on somebody else.
And also, how do you weasel yourself into it when you listened? You shut up and you listen. How's that weaseling into the business?
when I met this man, my first year of high school, within the first week,
He's not lying.
during
either.
during lunchtime, they would have like mats up in the gym, right? First week, I walk in there. What's this man doing? This man's practicing headlocks, DDTs, like in high school. We don't have a wrestling team, so he just practices on the mats. And he would do that day in, day out, every single day. And then as soon as he graduated, went full on into the indie scene.
Exactly.
Like, he's been doing this crap for years. He's been dead set on it his whole life.
Jordan
Weaseled my way in, my ass.
Jordan could literally, there's literally a funny story that I can tell you real quick. It's the funniest way that me and Jordan have met. When me and Jordan have met, I let me tell you something. I was marked out as hell, but I was marked out with, with Jeff Hardy and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. So you know how in TNA he did his Willow thing.
Yeah.
So when I
The
met,
Willow's
so when I met Jordan, the first time he met me, I was out because I had some like mental issue problems, like some DID going on. The first time he met me he was in what was it, science class?
I was in Dr. Diamond's class. I was in homeroom, and on the back of the classroom, it was just like big full glass windows. And I had like kind of gotten out of my shell by that point, so I was like kind of chatting with people, but not much. And I just glance out the window, and it's like 92 degrees outside, and I just see a guy dressed in all black willow mask with the umbrella spinning it, and I'm just like, who the hell is outside dressed like Jeff Hardy? And Buddy Garrett's just like, oh, that's Cam. You'll meet him later. Sure enough, by lunch period, I'm walking past him by the hall, and I'm just like, and he's just full on Jeff Hardy. It's like, all right, that's my. I know that man's gonna be my bro.
Anyways, backing away from that, let's talk about real quick.
Hold up. We got some calling in.
We got a caller.
Invasion?
What's up, you guys? This
The
is Southern Outlaw.
Southern Outlaw. Chris Blade.
I just want to call in and address the whole situation for those people that's calling Cam a mark. I just want to get on here and publicly say, until you've actually been in the ring, been there to tear down the ring, actually got in there and took the bumps and paid your dues, you have no right calling someone who has done that a mark. I'm just going to come say that if y'all got a problem, then you can come talk to me face to face. It is what it is. So.
Oh man, let me tell you something.
Big words.
With Chris Blade, he has a lot of heart. Chris Blade, he puts a lot of heart. Like he's still stepping into business just like you and me. All three of us are still stepping into business, but I've never seen a man with so much heart as he does.
Speaking of Chris Crow, he's watching.
Yes, he is. I saw.
Hey, Chris. Chris Crow.
Undeniable.
Do you want to, Chris? Real quick, I want to get your. I really want to get your opinion on this little feud that's happening with you and Adrian. That has started. If you want to call in real quick to Johnny's phone, he already put the number on there.
Yep.
If you want to call in real quick, I want to get your opinions on what's going on between you and Adrian, because to be
Chris
honest,
Blade,
I think it's
I'm gonna
wrong.
let you go real quick, brother.
Ow.
Thank you for calling in.
Blade, thank you so much. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, later.
Yeah, that's
Later,
the thing. Chris Blade had a point. You can't call somebody a mark if you ain't done this. If you ain't followed your dream, you have no right.
Exactly, because to get into wrestling, you gotta follow your dream. You can't follow your dream by sitting on your ass watching TV on the couch.
My outlook on it is, if you aren't a mark before you become a wrestler, you're not gonna be a good wrestler because you won't have the love that others have for it. That's my outlook.
Yeah,
Like if you
definitely.
weren't if you weren't a fan beforehand and you just want to I want to do this because it makes money.
Let me tell you something. What's happening here is you see the full Ben Sharon brand. Alex Angels, he took over the $300 seat away from me, and Berto, he was playing with my disco pillow. He kind of hit Gascon in the back of the head with it.
Playing with your ball.
And Berto, I didn't know he was wiping off the seat. He was moving the seat out because he knows what's going to happen.
That's right. And you know what? Looking at this right now, Berto was a happy guy, wasn't he?
He really was. He really was a happy guy.
And what happened?
Ben Sharon took over, and they're trying to stop him from. Heck, Berto tried to high five me, and we couldn't even do that.
Yeah, so I look at this, and you see how Clayton Cannon and Gaston have champions.
Yep.
Look at Alex Angel.
The only
Okay.
one out of the brand that does not have a championship.
You know how I see this as? Alex Angel is their pawn. I don't know if y'all know chess like that, but
I do. He's basically
Pretty much their
pawn.
punching bag.
Yep.
yeah. So
Basically.
he's the one that gets sent out to take all the damage.
He's the lamb of slaughter.
And let me tell you
There
something.
you go.
Alex, I believe you have a lot of potential. If you just leave the Ben Sharon brand, I promise you, you will become something much more powerful. You don't need these guys. You don't need these three stooges.
They hold you back
Heck, Berto realized that just like that.
after they attacked him and also hurt
Yeah.
Hippo.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you left them, you'd be better off.
Also, they're holding him back because Alex Angels is a specimen, a physical specimen. Guys like that don't come around often. They're
No,
taking
they don't.
advantage of that. They know how hard hitting he is. They know how ferocious he is. They want to keep that down on lock and key.
Right.
That's how he's being held back. And guys, when you look at Alex Angel at the shows, you've been seeing a little bit of crack slipping. He almost attacked Ben Sheeran
You were
a couple
so
months
quick to
back.
just get
Really?
away from them. Just high five them as quickly, just back up and back into the corner.
I mean, Berto was just trying to give me a high five, and then I had to give him an air five because, Ben wouldn't let him.
Hey, look at Berto back there. Berto's having fun. Berto's happy. He's wearing a tie.
Berto's just
He's got
chilling.
the suit on. Well, he got partial suit on.
Let me tell you something.
It's all
Berto looks much better than Ben Sheeran in a suit.
Yeah,
To, be,
so
honest, to be honest, he could pull it off much better.
He could probably pull off the scarf.
To be honest, yeah, I
That's
I
true.
Can see, and he's touching on me, Gaston. Look, brother, I don't roll that way, so at
The
least
way-
take me out to dinner first.
The way Ben Sheeran's just up on you like that,
I think Ben Sheeran just,
He thinks you're
likes
LaFou.
the way I look.
yeah.
And to be honest, Ben Sheeran, I'm not interested. You're
If
not
I
my,
if
you're
I
not
had
my
been
type.
you, if I had been you, I would have got the hell away from that man because he just stood there the whole time, right up on
To be
you.
honest, I felt like I was actually going to go to sleep because every time I hear Ben talk, I'm just like,
Gaston
that
wants
is
you to be
true.
his LaFou, just always following around.
Yeah.
Kiss his ass.
But Marty Clay come back is a big deal too. He fired Marty Clay back in January.
that's right, that is true.
That's when they enacted the plan to take the title from Marty Clay. After he fired him, then he got rid of Scott Diamond by throwing Scott Diamond over the ropes and choking him with his own scarf, which he has right now on him.
Which doesn't look good at all.
It don't.
Can I ask you something real quick? So even though Berto's not with them, doesn't he just have the same amount of power to the
He
company
does.
as Ben Sheeran? Because don't if we take it back, Berto won a match and Ben Sheeran made him his co-commissioner, right?
Yep.
So Berto just has much of power as Ben Sheeran.
He put pen to paper too. It wasn't just an agreement. He actually signed the contract to be.
He did. He did.
That's
And you
co-commission.
guys literally had them in here one time on your podcast.
Yeah. And Ben Sheeran told him, "Hey, if you beat Clayton Cannon over there at Grindhouse Pro Wrestling, I'll be your best friend." Well, what happened? He became Berto's best friend just to trick him.
And
Just
let me
to
tell you
set him up.
something. Berto would. And you know what got me laughing? Berto just went to go pick up Hippo. Alex Angel came at him at the wrong time, and Berto became the #1 contender
That's
for
right.
Clayton Cannon's EWA Heavyweight Championship.
That's
and you know
Alex
what?
Angel's fault, though.
Before the show even started, we had a party outside. And you know how Partyman Cam loves parties. I had to host that real quick because I was hosting Gold Rush. And let me tell you something. Thank you, Richmond, Kentucky, for letting me host the Gold Rush. And it was just amazing. We had a good party outside. We had a contract signing between Berto and Clayton Cannon.
That's
before,
right.
Before we let people inside, we had a whole contract sign where all the wrestlers were signing autographs, and they had some words. Ben Sheeran, he talking about, I believe that Berto's going to do the right thing. But you know what, Ben? It didn't happen that way, did it?
And what about Lexi Green versus Ari Alexander?
Ooh.
She-
Now that match was amazing.
Yes.
Man.
And she hit Ari with her own German
And
suplex.
that's what is so good about the wrestling business, because not only does it is it not just men showing how tough
Women
how-
steal the show too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like recently,
how,
recently, I don't know if y'all noticed, but there was this podcast. They call themselves Till 5 Wrestling. Their guy Notorious ATB. He likes to shit on women's wrestling. To put it mildly, he likes to say that they're moaning and groaning. I ain't never heard moaning and groaning in my women's wrestling.
I mean, I have, but that was the early 2000s.
Yeah,
that was
that's
back when it was like
2000s.
lingerie,
Like
like
I
prom
said,
panty
Let
matches.
me tell you something.
but he says it's now going on still.
Over time, let me tell you something. Over time, people like back then, people were just like, oh, it's just a bunch of women, all this other stuff, blah blah blah, whatever. They don't.
They
matter.
used to treat them like they were piss breaks.
Exactly. But over time, this women's division, everything has grown.
You went
has
from
grown.
And it's had hell of
it's like you
talent.
went from like talent like Maurice to Rhea Ripley,
Yep.
Jade Cargill, Becky Lynch,
Bianca
absolute-
Belair.
Bianca, monsters, and people who have way more endurance than half of like. To put it bluntly, the only person I can think that would be able to match Bianca's endurance on the men's, I'd say would probably be Brock.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
now
And
here's,
then on
one
the
thing.
independents, you got women like Lexi Green, Ari Alexander.
But
you
then you
got
also
Alexis
have
Littlefoot.
some like the old kind of ones like
You also got Larkin. Don't forget.
Yep,
forget
and
about
Bashley
her.
Bones.
What was her name? Tiffy? Tiffy Time, whatever.
Yep, Tippy Time. She's also talented.
That just gives me throwback. That just makes me think like early 2000s. I was like, everything about your aesthetic makes me hate you.
And let me tell you something.
Look
like
at the
e-
simp
But
in
she
the
can
chat.
even
wrestle
though
like them.
even though Lexi Green had twice in a row. I'm sorry, Lexi, because please don't do a hex on me. But
Lexi's a beautiful woman.
she really is. She definitely is.
She's also a
Stop
legend.
simping.
She's also it's understand. She's also part of the Green family, a Kentucky wrestling family that has lasted decades upon decades
Yes.
upon generations.
No,
She's
you want to talk
carrying
about
that
simping? Look
Lexi
at
on.
Chris Blade. As soon as we
I
talked
know.
about
That's
Lexi
what
Green.
that's what I was mentioning. Look at Chris Blade in the
Mommy
chat
Becky.
simping.
And, oh no, no, no,
that
no,
ain't
no.
Oh my
nothing.
God.
Watch him on here. Oh my baby.
Yeah.
Oh my baby.
Slobbering out the mouth.
Yeah,
No,
and
no,
jerking himself
no,
off.
no. It only takes him 10 seconds. Anyways,
Why do you know this?
Oh yeah,
Chris
and
Blade.
then with the
Man.
Dusty Rhodes.
now, Party Mike, he knows how to pay tribute. Let me tell you, there was,
That
so
makes me
literally,
sad.
I forgot to tell you this because I know you weren't at the show. So literally the week of when it was the Saturday of like the week when Bray Wyatt died, Party Mike, his gear was dedicated to the
I
Fiend.
remember.
Yes.
To Bray Wyatt, and that's what I love about Party Mike is that he loves to pay tribute. And this is actually during Cody Rhodes' feud with Roman. Talk about,
Dusty.
Yep.
finishing the story.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta pay homage to the green.
Let me tell you something. Give it up for the life of the party, Party Mike, man.
Give it up
the
to
life of
And
the
it's
party.
Dusty
Yes,
Rhodes.
sir.
He will hit polka dots with lots of pride, baby.
Let me tell you something. The things that Party Mike wears, his shirts that we see, the most hilarious things I've ever seen, man. It's just amazing. But anyways, back to the women. Even though Lexi Green lost twice to Larkin,
Yeah.
for somehow a miracle happened for Larkin. Ari Alexander, she put up a great fight against Lexi Green. I have never seen someone put up more of a big fight to Lexi Green. Like now I know there's people out there who probably put up more of a fight, but at EWA I've never seen one put up a fight.
Ashley Bones.
Find your words.
Yeah. Bashley Bones.
This was one of the time. This is from last year. It's 2023. These women prove why women's wrestling is awesome in this day and age.
Definitely.
Anyone that tries to say that they're moaning and groaning only, you ain't watched a wrestling match
You ain't
since
watching wrestling. You
the
watching.
old
Look at this.
days.
Look at this. Just
So-
beautiful. She is just beautiful.
And
the
look
way
at
she
this.
works, the way she works the crowd.
She's vexing them. She's putting a hex on all of them.
No. Whew. Oh man, I feel like I just had a vex just come right through me right now.
Me too.
Woo!
Think that's something else, buddy.
You know,
Oh, man.
I-
She's the Green family.
okay, so this is a little weird. I was at a show that she wrestled at, and she gave her gum to a fucking fan. And you know what he did?
What do you do?
He put
he
her
put it-
gum in his mouth.
Oh,
Lucky
Ah.
man.
that freak.
Simp.
Hey, but
He
you
is
know,
a
but you
simp.
know what? The one thing I can say, Party Man had a little butt bump with Lexi Green. But man, let me tell you something.
So,
I should have put on my good makeup right there and there.
Oh,
I mean, you should have.
If you've
I
seen the
mean,
video, you just see
it's
the big
just
old
turned into
smile
a
on his
simp
face
party.
afterwards.
Man.
He was grinning from
I
ear to
wanted,
ear.
I wanted to look at that camera and just
Hey.
Exactly.
Finger looking good, baby.
And look at this. I like this ring actually. The black apron, the red mat.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a pretty good aesthetic.
Which company is this?
This is oh, let me look at it. This is from.
Well, 9 months ago.
We don't even know.
Oh, New Era Wrestling.
New Era Wrestling.
Yeah, I know about them
So it's
because
from
New Era
New?
Wrestling's been.
Look,
been
even
turning
says
up.
right there. It's just new.
Yep.
NEW.
Yep. Alexi Green didn't feel like putting the full thing, so she just.
No, but she
new.
is a really great competitor in the wrestling industry.
She's hexing
most
the
awesome.
referee.
Man, she got on me because so many people leave their stuff at the end of the show, and she almost left her cape and everything. And I said, you know who had to take care of that? And she's like, you. I'm like, yeah, you're darn right.
I mean, that's true. You had to take care of her stuff because
I literally had Gino's towel. Gino
Yeah.
left his towel, and I had to take care.
Also,
who is this coming in?
That's
and
Bashley
yelling?
Bones.
Bashley Bones.
That's her
Bashley
style.
Bones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember,
And
she came to EWA actually.
Yeah,
And-
she's-
You know what? Hashtag bring back
Yep.
bring back Bashley Bones.
Bring back.
And
Bashley
she's got
Bones.
some good athleticism.
She really
does.
does. She really does. And even the showmanship is just this competition right here. This is amazing,
Yes, it is
especially
because
their hair, man.
Yep. And also she wears the shoes that have skates on.
Yeah, she's wearing Heelys.
The Heelys,
Eh,
yeah.
eh, eh, man,
Old school
man.
heel.
Hey, who's feeling
remember-
old in here? Who's feeling
I
old in here
am.
with the Heelys, bro?
Look, I
She
used,
bringing
to,
them back.
I used to
one by
tear
one.
my auntie's floor up.
I
with
used
them.
to bust my ass.
You got people whenever
That's
they
right.
came out.
That's right, Calamity Jane.
Whenever you came out to the champs, you seen people with Heelys on, just skating with them Heelys
Hey,
on.
Calamity Jane said, "Real men support women's wrestling." That's right, Calamity
Ain't that
Jane.
the truth? Facts. Hashtag facts.
As a matter of fact, we're watching a good one right now. We're watching Lexi Green versus Bashley Bones.
Any man
has
who
been to
doesn't get them in the
EWA.
ring with a
Also-
woman, see how it
also-
does.
Also, make sure y'all follow.
Yes, on Tuesdays. Make sure that you tune in with Calamity Jane.
Do I see a furry?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
you
my
do.
Lord.
What is that?
He's
Oh,
a furry
my
that loves
Lord.
him some Lexi Green.
I also see
Hold on,
Beetlejuice
hold on,
over there.
what was it?
Hands.
What was it?
Beetlejuice.
Oh, it's Halloween
Oh,
time.
yep,
so
yep,
it's Halloween time.
It's
so-
a Halloween
okay,
show.
Okay, I thought it was
October
just a regular furry.
I was about to
it's
say,
Beetlejuice.
like, he's
Got a
going
Ain't,
all
ain't nothing
out.
wrong with that, y'all. Y'all like
But-
what y'all like.
But
Yeah.
what we're seeing right now on the screen is Bashley Bones versus Lexi Green.
Hey, look
who,
at the
by the way,
athleticism. Look at the athleticism, like the flexibility of Lexi.
Yes.
Jones.
Yeah,
She's
the
stretching those legs
athleticism.
up onto
That's
the
what
ropes.
he's looking at.
This is what you call the legacy of the Green family. Lexi Green took that name and she's ran with it and she's kept that name alive. She has Donna Green's seal of approval. She has Tommy Green's seal of approval. She has Bobby Green's seal of approval. She has the entire Green family seal of approval.
even
to keep
her
that name alive.
Even her not being here. Whoa! I got so many demons running through me.
That's right. She's going to put a hex on you, Cam. But look at this. Watch this lockup.
Ooh,
That
man,
lockup
that-
matches with every man that I've ever seen that locks up.
Yes.
So let me just say, women's wrestling steals the show more often than not. I don't care who you are. You could be a man that wrestles, but sometimes the women's going to be the ones that's going to steal the show and not you. Because they're proving that they are not a piss break. They are not a damn 5-minute break. They're going to make you sit your ass inside the seat and you're going to watch and enjoy yourself because they're doing what you didn't think they could do.
Let me tell you something. Men, like back then, men was just like, men are better than women. But let me tell you something. Women prove to men that they can be just as good as men, just as tough as men.
That's right.
Hell, they go
because
through more than we do.
it's true. That's true.
We don't hold a kid for 9 months.
That's
Yeah.
right, guys.
Yeah.
Tuesday nights.
You gotta remember, a woman has held a kid for 9 months. That means she's stronger than
She's
us.
put up with more hell than we
Also,
have.
she's put up with having her time of the month. No guy's ever had to deal with that. She's had to deal with bullshit.
She has
So,
to have
you
make
gotta
sure she has
understand.
scary dog privileges.
Yep. And you gotta understand, the women will prove why they are the ones that you want to watch.
Exactly. The
So don't be like an oratorious
The women
ATV.
put up just as good as a match than us men do.
Also, I don't know when he's planning to, but at some point this one's going to
That's
start
right,
streaming for
Jane.
you guys on video games.
Oh yeah, that is true. Whenever I do get my new room done, I do plan on doing some streaming with video games with Jordan and my cousin Nate and his girlfriend Tasia. So be on the lookout for that.
And
That's
we
awesome.
for a lot of
You should
cross
let me help
language.
you out.
Hey, if you want to join in, heck, join in. Heck, Johnny, if you want to join in, heck.
I know
We'll be
all
calling
about that.
everybody.
Warning:
like
there
to
will
play
be
my
married
games.
coarse language.
I like to play
Viewer
my Call of
discretion
Duty
is
Zombies.
advised. Viewer discretion. Blah.
What's up, Donna Gunther?
Freaking Nate got me screwing up that phrase.
But I mean, look at that. She just tripped up Backstreet Bones. She knew what she had to do. She took advantage and she dropped her onto her face.
Definitely.
Lexi Green is a student of the game. I don't give a who you are. If you act like you don't know who Lexi Green is, then you better start research because it's all on YouTube
Do
for
your
you
homework.
to see who she is.
Do your homework. That's
Especially-
what me, Alex, and everybody who has stepped foot in this business have to do. Even veterans, do your homework. Don't say no. I don't want to do it. No, do research your history.
It is never too late to learn about wrestling. Just go and watch because it's all out there. It's all for you to take in and listen and learn. Just like with the women here. You see that they're doing things that's getting the crowd invested. They're slowing it down. They're taking it easy. They're letting the fans register because that's what you need to do in professional wrestling. It's let it register so that the fans can understand what you're about to do.
Exactly.
Make that body hurt.
I agree with Superfly on that 100%. Oh, what the hell?
So
Oh,
you
no.
didn't see Beetlejuice? I told you
No,
about
no.
Beetlejuice.
I saw it. It was just a short she was wearing.
Yeah.
Partyman liked them short shorts.
You might
Yes, Partyman
Yes.
did.
Especially on the cousin.
I mean, he does fuck his cousin. Now, Cam,
What's up, man?
is it true
Oh, no.
or
Here
is
we
it
go.
not true
Here we go.
that you can only do it on a holiday?
It's not true.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, because
You
apparently
would,
he did it
'cause-
yesterday.
Yeah, because
So-
let me tell you, Cam, me and someone that we're riding with you, and we're driving on the road,
Jesus.
and me and
You gotta
him's
bring
just
this
talking,
up.
and you pipe
This
up
is
out of nowhere,
hilarious.
and the first thing we hear
an
is,
hour. It literally like I didn't speak for 1 hour.
and the first thing you said was, "I'll baste her turkey." And me
So
me
would
and
you do it
Cam,
again?
me and the guy, we start. We're like, say
Hush up.
again, Cam, and you start talking about Thanksgiving and all that, and finally, the guy asks, "You only have sex on holidays?" And you're like, "Hell yeah, someone's got to get some on
ain't nothing wrong with
holidays."
a little role playing. Heck,
So
heck, I'll be her stuffing.
okay, so
Oh,
speaking
hell
speaking
no.
of Thanksgiving.
I'll be the Santa Claus real quick.
Okay.
Calamity said, "Cam probably has those shorts, those shorts
He's not
that
wrong.
you were talking about."
He's not wrong.
Oh,
I mean,
wrong.
So-
you are our favorite gay Yeti. With the white bird. You know
Gay
who coined
Johnny,
that term?
Johnny, you are one quick way from me smacking you right now.
So you gonna
Ring
smack
the bell.
Jane then, who coined that term for you?
I will bend you over my knee and smack you like an old black person.
So you're
Ring the
gonna-
bell.
So you're gonna beat Jane's ass for also coining that term? She was the one that started that name for you.
Get off that freaking subject.
So-
Get off of that right
The
now.
gay
I'm gonna go
Yeti.
back to the cousin thing really quick.
Let's not go back to the cousin thing.
On
Yes.
Thanksgiving,
That's a whole lot better.
would you rather the food be on the table?
Or your cousin on the table.
Bow.
You know what his answer is.
I'll take it with the pig with the apple in the mouth like a pig.
Oh
I'll pick
no.
the cousin.
Yes,
Put
yes,
an
he
apple in her
would.
mouth, tie her up good.
What
And
if
yeah,
she was?
he told us that he did not mean it.
Viewer
But then,
discretion
uh,
advised, ladies
But
and
then,
gentlemen.
but then he said he got to wait a whole 6 months for that Thanksgiving turkey.
Let me tell you something. There's a lot of things I could get away with here, but not a lot of things I can say. Oh heck no! I just remembered something.
Oh,
go
no.
ahead.
Oh,
No.
Lord.
Go
That's
ahead.
the worst
Shoot it
part,
out.
too.
EWA fans are gonna start doing. How's your Never mind.
Nah, it's
Yo,
too late.
cousin.
It's too
You
late.
don't-
We
you
are
don't
too
wanna
far
put
in
that-
it.
Y'all
Sounds like
better
your
not.
cousin.
Y'all better not. No. How's your cousin? Nothing.
Please
Don't-
do it.
don't-
Please,
do
please.
not do
Cousin
it.
splitter.
Oh, look! Shut up! And while that's going on, look at that. Backstreet Boys just hit a code breaker on Lexi Green.
Oh.
I didn't think that was possible.
I didn't either.
Oh.
But Lexi Green just burst it.
Ooh,
yanked out like a-
ooh. See,
You
that's
don't gotta-
another thing. That's another superstar you got to watch out for. It's Lexi Green. She will literally sneak up.
I think
She
he
was
took
sneak
a
up
Pearson out.
She just hit a super kick on her. That sent her right into the rope.
She's like the goddess of wrestling.
Yeah. And guess what? At EWA, she did something that no one else has been able to do. She hit the queen of the German suplexes with a German suplex. Ari Alexander.
Let me tell you something, Ari. Thank you for literally coming out to EWA at Prime 010 at the Teleport YMCA, Richmond, Kentucky, and putting on the most fantastic show.
Oh,
and
right
did I tell you what was going on during her match?
Oh.
Her husband put me right to work with like bench pressing.
Nah.
Literally, I'm like, oh man, let me.
So,
Yeah,
Show
Shay
us
Mercer, he's a beast.
What's going on now?
so free concessions if you ask Cam about his cousin at the next EWA show.
Bull crap! You better not.
Oh, that was
Bull
clever,
Green.
Jay.
Right.
You better zip that lip.
His
Zip
que-
that lip. You
Cameron's
stay on
question's gonna be
Tuesdays.
when,
I got my
where,
Sundays.
what time, who?
This is Sunday. This is my time right now. This ain't Tuesdays. You wait for that Tuesdays.
Only get on
Hell, Pop
Tuesdays.
still freaking.
Wait. Chris Blade had something to say. He said
Oh,
the difference between
God.
Texas and Kentucky is that in
He
Kentucky
already
we
told this
ride our
joke.
cousins, in Texas they ride horses.
He already told this joke at the freaking. That was the most corniest thing I ever heard.
It
That
also
was
doesn't
lame.
work because we're the horse capital, so we ride both.
Exactly.
We ride our cousins on our horses.
Exactly. So how?
take my horse?
So how
to the
is-
Down road, I'm
Oh,
I-
no.
He must not be
Ride
from
till I
Kentucky.
can't no more.
But moving on, we got actually Nate Gnarly with Lexi Green for this match.
Hey,
Ain't this?
here we go.
Oh, this is back
Hello.
in her
To be
prime.
honest, here's
Yep,
the
and this
thing.
young
Here's
Lexi
here's
Green.
what I think me, Alex, Jordan, and you should do.
That is
because
so
see,
jarring.
you and Andy, you guys go to Grindhouse Pro Wrestling. We need all of us need to go check it out. Well, I think we should all go to Jeffersonville, Indiana.
Yes.
Travel with them, check it out, because this is literally how you can do your homework, and literally also, Alex, it's a good chance for you and me to learn how to step even more
Yep.
into this business.
That's the way to do it. You're
I've
supposed-
been to Grindhouse once.
That wasn't Grindhouse for the second freaking time.
to
I
ever
didn't go with you.
to ever get
When did you ever go?
good in the business. You have to drive the miles. You have to travel the miles. You have to go to any business and learn. Listen, do your thing, help out. Do it just because you want to. And damn, Lexi Green's looking so sexy tonight. I mean,
he's
that's the
simping
past.
again.
Hold up. Somebody get the Bible. I think he's possessed right now.
Somebody get him a tissue.
I'm sorry, guys.
Now you gotta get him a tissue box.
But when you're the
And some
podcast
lotion.
god, you already like it, but you want some more of
He's
it.
going to exorcise the demons.
Yeah, you would enjoy it,
podcast
Clemmy Jane, because
exercise demons.
Clemmy Jane, Grindhouse Pro Wrestling is one of the best promotions out there. It's got Ronnie Roberts.
Definitely.
It's got Leo Graham, who was here for the show but not on the show. It's got Even Higher. That's where he won the Ring Generals Championship. It's got
Definitely.
Damian Chambers.
I think Ethan Hire actually lost that championship, didn't
He got screwed over.
he? He got screwed over.
I'm angry because he won it in April and he got screwed over and lost his title.
But also, guys, while we still have a little bit more time, make sure you check out also on September 7th. I forgot what part of is it Shepherdsville or is it?
I'm trying to remember.
September 7th, Allied Pro
Oh, yeah.
Wrestling. Allied Pro Wrestling. Make sure you guys check that out. Also, September 14th, check out EWA Elite Wrestling Alliance at the Telford YMCA in Richmond, Kentucky. You do not want to miss that.
That's right.
At
Also,
all.
a shout out to Chris Young and Allie. I'm going to be in their wedding.
Me too.
You guys.
Hey,
you guys.
we coming.
Me too.
We coming, Oos.
Hey, congratulations to you guys. Shout out to y'all. Congratulations on the wedding. Man, let me tell y'all, I got literally a busy schedule coming up. Also, not only that,
September 14th.
but September 14th.
EWA.
I already said that.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
did.
you already did. Actually, you were talking about
Also,
He's
listen up,
daydreaming about
because
Lexi.
all 4 of us, well, 5 because I
Yes.
invited a friend.
Lexi
all
Green is
5 of
sexy.
us need to go to Rupp Arena on September 11th. AEW.
Nice.
I still can't get over when this man got
AEW
Jay
is
Uso's
coming.
attention.
Also,
He still will never get over that.
October
Motherfucker.
is Hardcore Havoc.
Hold on. Can everybody say this with me?
Hardcore Havoc.
What?
Hardcore
Havoc.
What?
Hardcore Havoc.
That's what you guys go see.
That's
it's
right.
Hardcore and Havoc. When you mix those 2 H letters together, they start making love like that. You know they.
Like
look,
him
Party
and his
man's
cousin.
gonna make
Hey,
a
guess
kendo
what?
stick disappear.
Lexi Green is fighting a man in the show. It's SWA. Lexi Green versus a man called Go-Go.
This is kind of tripping me out because of the hair. The hair, man.
What's throwing me?
Oh Lord, I got
That's
so many.
young.
I wish
That's
I was
young
in
girl.
that
Throw
room.
yourself, young man.
I'm getting possessed even when I'm not here. Woo! Well, man, I'm just.
Don't you hide that dragon.
Shut your way.
But yeah,
Woo, man.
we're watching Lexi Green versus a man called Go-Go with Nate Gnarly in her corner. Man, I tell you what, Lexi Green has always looked beautiful.
She's
Yes.
always beautiful when she comes to the ring, and
Yes.
it's amazing.
I will
She-
say it is
she
very
has-
jarring seeing her as a blonde.
She
I've
has
never seen that woman blonde.
Still wool.
Cause she was just like a goddess at this moment, like in this time, what wasn't it?
She's looking
Yep.
Wonder Woman-y.
Cause this was around, I think. I don't know what the date is, but
2017.
yeah, probably.
Wow,
Cause
wow, because it says it right there.
oh, there it is.
2007.
No, that's YouTube. That's YouTube. That's not the date of the footage. That's her upload. But compare that to now.
In indie wrestling, you don't get to see this much action where it's like, cause see, usually in wrestling you see man versus man, woman versus woman.
Yep.
But in indies, you can't get no better than man versus woman.
Hold on, time
Yep.
out. Speaking of Ben, what a bunch of dorks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man, you got a lot of nerve to
This
talk
guy.
because let me tell you something.
Dork
next
and
show,
Sharon.
you're gone. I believe in Mr. Larger Than Life. Even higher.
my
You
God.
are
This freaking
gone.
dude here.
You have abused your power, Ben. You have literally fired one of the most iconic people in Richmond, Marcus Johnson. You're done.
But I do love your dog.
That just whole threw me off just now. That just whole threw me off. No, but I believe. Damn you, Johnny. Damn
But
you,
you
Johnny.
know-
completely killed his train of thought. He gone.
Man,
Now he's thinking about dogs.
you know what?
Name
You
is
do
Wesley.
realize I can
You
fire
know
you,
what?
Cam.
Actually, let me shut my mouth real
You
quick.
do realize that you could get
Can't fire
fired
me.
right now. He's still commissioner, you
Let
know
me tell you
that.
something. You can fire me all you want, but I'm still gonna be talking.
But if you're fired,
Because let me tell you something. I got power with Ben Sharon. You know, he be shut up. I stay quiet. But when he gone, I be talking again.
say that he's been talking about you behind your back the
Shut
whole
up!
time.
Shut your mouth! You are really trying to get me fired right now.
You already said it.
He's pulling a Deadpool.
Hey, look. I didn't say shit.
Hey, don't you talk about freaking Johnny Storm like that, bro. That was messed up.
Rest in peace, Johnny.
No, Johnny Storm deserved all that. Shouldn't have been running his mouth like that. Saying all that horrible, despicable stuff.
Oh.
You
that
want to send me
Deadpool-
back to the pre-show? I'm the pre-show prince for a reason, baby. You can do all you want to
Hey,
me.
Cam.
But let me tell you something. You're gone next show, and if you're not, I'm going to shut up.
But
If he's not, he's gonna bring the trash can and hit himself in the head with it.
Shut the hell up.
that's true.
Yes,
Shut up.
Hey, Chris Crow's back. What's up, Chris Crow?
Hey, Chris.
We were
hey,
talking about
hey,
you
hey,
earlier.
Hey, real
You need
quick.
to call Chris Crow.
Hey, call us or even leave a comment. What is your thoughts about you and Adrian and these two matches that you had with Adrian? Because I believe you got really screwed over.
He
screwed
did.
over really bad.
He didn't. He got
He said
screwed
0
over
and
to
13
a
on
point
the
that
pre-show.
Actually, that's 2 and 13. Get your facts straight. I beat Chase Destiny and I also beat that little drunk.
he did a good job on your 0 to 13 on pre-show.
You know, he can
Yeah.
keep on talking. 'Cause let me tell you something. When Ben Sharon doesn't have his boys anymore and he's gone, he's going to be just like Chris Jericho back in the day, getting a little petition to get right back into the show.
What's his record in pre-show?
0-0.
Oh, damn. Shots fired.
Because let me tell you something, Ben Sheeran even couldn't walk a mile in my shoes.
Probably 'cause they're heels.
Ben.
But yeah, after this match, you see Lexi Green's putting a whooping on this guy.
Oh!
Go.
Ow.
Oh.
She hit him with the double knees that I hit
Oh.
Andy with.
And she just kicked up dust on him.
You know, that
That's
reminds
how
me
you
of the
take-
knees I gave.
That's what you call TCB, taking care of business.
Yep. And look at Nick Nardi out there. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to do it. He don't have to
Let me
let
tell you
the
guys.
referee see what he's about to do.
Oh, look. Adrian is gonna take this ass whooping from the undeniable.
Adrian,
That's right, Chris
you
Grove.
gonna take that? You gonna take that?
That's right, because last time
That's what I'm talking about, Chris.
Adrian needed a distraction to prevent you from hitting him with that
He
spear.
needed his little boyfriend to be there.
Like, Chris Crow was this close to hitting a spear that would have tore AJ Alexander inside out. It probably had left half of his body out there inside the crowd.
But you know what? If Adrian hadn't moved out the way, Adrian, you'd be torn apart.
I mean, look at the facts. When he hit Morgan Jane with that spear, it tore her inside out. That's what was going to happen to him.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
then
that
he
would've been
then
very
left
bad.
her.
hold up.
I might have to put Chris back on the show again. According to
Oh,
Man,
no.
Oh.
See, this is what I mean,
He
abusing
said-
his power.
Over here,
Again,
put Chris back on the
his
shelf.
power is being abused. But when you're boss, you can't abuse your power.
Doesn't matter, because let me tell you something. When it comes to the September 14th, he ain't going to be anybody's boss anymore.
Yeah, and not even mine.
No chance in hell.
And do y'all think that Ethan Hire has a chance?
To be honest, I believe in Ethan Hire, Berto, Marty.
Hey, Chris. Yes, sir. He said
that Brokeback Mountain.
Cowboy Tony Corral going to pay.
Yes.
That's right, Chris. You
Hashtag
got to make sure that
Brokeback.
they see.
Hashtag
Tag
broke
Brokeback.
back.
Hashtag Brokeback.
Hashtag broke back.
Tony Corral with his ass's chaps.
Yeah.
But you know what? I do believe that there could be a chance that we see the wing get pulled out and that we might
Yeah.
lose Ben Sheeran as commissioner.
To be honest, I think.
But-
I'm not gonna lie. I think Ben Sheeran might have, knowing him as a commissioner, he might have a little something up his sleeve.
Ben
But
Sheeran
also
ain't gonna
think-
be able to do
hey,
nothing.
that's what I was about to say.
Watch
You can never count out what.
he said ass back, bro. Oh, that's great.
That's right. Oh no, Ben Sheeran just commented. He said this just shows Cam doesn't pay attention to the show. If it's Ethan versus Gaston in September, and if Ethan wins, it'll be a 6-man. That's right. If Ethan wins, then it'll be that 6-man.
True that.
But remember, there's a chance that maybe Ethan wins, but
Look,
Ben Sheeran always has a plan.
Unfortunately.
He's got a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, and a plan E.
Mr.
Well,
Aaron
he don't
Rose.
have a plan D. He has a plan P.
What's up, Aaron
Yeah.
Rose?
so that's the thing about Ben. He's always gonna be one step ahead.
Definitely. I will admit, he thinks all this stuff through.
Yeah, you gotta.
Now, see, it's not that I don't pay attention to the show. I just don't really care about what Ben has to say.
Yeah, nah.
I mean,
that's the
I have
problem.
heard fans say that a lot.
I mean, because every time they see Ben, they're like, well, let's fast forward this video real quick.
Always a plan for the brand. That's what Ben Sheeran just said.
Backstreet Boys.
Everybody, yeah. And rock your body.
What the heck?
Hey, Aaron.
Yo, what's up, Aaron?
Oh, yeah. This is Haley Shadows. If y'all don't know who that is, y'all should go check her out because Haley Shadows has been turning up on the scene.
Hey, maybe she needs to be a part of EWA. Also, shout out to
Hey, look at who it is.
It's
Ronnie Roberts
Hey.
of Haley
Also,
Shadows.
shout out to Aaron Rose, man. He's doing great in the commentary of the indie wrestling business. It is just amazing.
Yes.
September 14th, Ethan Hire has a chance to beat Gaston Leroux and make it a 6-man tag. But never forget, the brand always has a plan.
They always
Don't
do.
ever think that Ben Sheeran's just gonna make something happen and then not have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
By
So,
the way,
I
Mr.
think you should
Sharon,
watch.
you left your darn vest at the last show.
You better not do anything to it. You
I ain't
know-
taking
you
that
know-
thing
you know-
home.
you know
Heck, I
what
have
it
to
is.
burn that thing.
If you
Yeah.
burnt it.
Oh, hello. Who this?
Yep. And look at that.
The energy, though. The energy.
That's right.
Um,
Cause we
Yeah.
got Leslie Green versus Haiti Shadows.
Ooh.
That's Haiti Shadows on the outside.
Yeah, and that's Lexi Green on the inside.
Yep.
Man.
See,
Like,
see
like,
how
like
she
I said,
adapts?
you guys, all you fans, look up these matches because these guys are just the most amazing people you could ever meet. The most amazing.
striptease.
If y'all do this one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to lose my shit.
But you know, I love watching these gold classic matches with Lexi Green because, oh my baby, oh my baby.
Look, just calm down because
Whoa.
even though Lexi Green has that.
My
What's up,
wife,
South?
my
Or
wife
Seth?
Becky and
I'm-
Rhea.
look, even though Lexi Green has she has those eyes and she has the.
I'm gonna just
Take
make
it off!
I'm gonna just make it known now. I have not made any creepy comments yet.
I haven't neither. I've just been. sitting
Hey, we
back.
got Tyler Logan
We-
tuning
we-
in. What's
we-
up, Tyler Logan?
We just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the
Logan.
heads.
But yeah, this is a great matchup because
Yes,
Haiti
it
Shadow's
is.
been around a while too. Hey, look at how adaptive Lexi Green is. 'cause
No.
She looks different there.
No, but to all seriousness, Lexi Green, she has done.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Which one's Lexi?
She's
the
the
one
one
with
in
the
the black.
short hair.
That's Lexi.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, surprisingly, she looks so different.
but here's the thing. Like, it's good to like.
What's up,
know-
Jacob Ratliff?
What's up,
Oh,
Tyler
Jacob,
Logan?
what's
What's
up,
up,
bro?
Jacob Ratliff?
No, but Lexi has come a long way in this business, and she has done a fantastic job in what she does.
She really
She has proven that she belongs in this industry. She has proven that that she really is the goddess of wrestling. I can tell you that.
And she's also carried on the legacy of the Green family name.
Darn
A lot of
right.
people,
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of people been giving her,
Put some respect on their name.
and a lot of people been giving her crap about the name because they didn't realize that she's carrying it with respect. Till Donna Green said, "Hey, now she got my seal of approval on the show with the Green family. Tommy Green.
When you say
Bobby
the Green family, you put some respect on
That's
that.
right. Because the Green family.
Green.
What's up, Jacob Ratliff? Yeah, one hell of a Larry clothesline.
Don't blow her
because we
head
saw
up
it
too
twice.
Don't blow a head up.
Yeah, well, Tyler Logan, listen.
They've been going on about
Les
this girl
Green's
for now.
good. Les Green's very.
He over here gonna say that she's alright.
Ew.
You must have not watched it enough.
Hey, she hit a German suplex,
Definitely.
but yeah, we come to that
What
end
makes
of
it?
the show.
We came to the end of our time, y'all. Hey, but let me tell you something. Just because it's the end of the show doesn't mean y'all still can't go out and have a good time and party like it's 1999. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna go ahead.
What's up,
and
Jacob?
I'm gonna pass it to my guest today. With all respect, he's amazing. And,
That's a good study.
And I congratulate this man for what he is about to become in this business. I see something something in the future for this man, Alex Ripper. Man, if you want to go ahead and start out with your goodbyes and stuff, go ahead, brother.
Anyways, appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for tuning in with the Nice Guy Indie Podcast. Coming in with Partyman Cam, this guy Jordan, and much love to everybody to come out and have fun with us tonight. And with that being said, until we yeet again.
Jordan, you go ahead and say your goodbyes.
I'll plead the fifth.
Thank you, Charlie Owens.
There it goes. Johnny, you go ahead and take the next.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been tuning in tonight. It's been a hell of a show, and Jacob Ratliff, that's the best person to study because Stan Hansen had one of the best lariats in the game. He also had one hellacious match with Vader, where Vader's eye got literally knocked out of socket, and Vader had to stop the match momentarily just to put the eye back in, and they continued to beat the shit out of each other for over another 12 minutes. No one else could say that they did that. So if you ain't getting fun, if you ain't having fun,
You ain't getting none.
damn it, Lexi, you distracted me.
Yeah.
He get to, I think we need to get this guy some sunglasses real quick so he can, can focus a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm going to say my last goodbyes. Hey, Alex, man, thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to, come down and see us. Thank you for partying with Cam.
Oh, yeah.
My co-host, Superfly Johnny Lee. You always the Superfly man. Thank you for coming out and having this chance opportunity. Thank you, the fans out there. Jordan. Anyways, thank you for the fans out there.
Wow,
All that sort of
thanks.
stuff.
He's learned that from Sean.
I know where he lives.
No, I just got that from my Conley because
Yeah, but that also happens with Sean when he's on here. Where he stops trying to give any credits to someone.
Quick question. Who's Sean again?
A pumpkin head.
Oh, the jackass. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, no.
The cripple
I think my best friend Jordan for actually being out here and always being in my corner, man. And I thank everybody who tuned in to the show tonight. I thank Chris Blade for calling in and stuff. Make sure every freaking Sunday, you're gonna be partying with Cam. Check out Tuesdays when we got.
Yep.
Sorry, because I know
Calamity Jane.
Calamity Jane on Tuesdays. Make sure y'all check that out. Definitely check out her show. Wednesdays and Thursdays, check out the Nice Guy.
Especially this week, because we got the Mountain Wrestling Association Wednesday and Thursday,
Hey, there
8
you
p.m.
go.
Eastern. Because Tuffy is going to be in studio Wednesday night.
Hey, y'all don't want to miss this. And then, like I said, Sundays, check out. Make sure y'all party. Y'all got y'all party clothes on. Y'all make sure y'all got your party gear on, because it's gonna be partying with Cam. Another episode with me and Superfly Johnny Lee.
That's
but y'all
right.
But y'all take it easy. Remember, it's party time
All the time.
All the time.
And remember to ask him about his cousin.
Guy Andy podcast.
Watch the Nice Guy Indie Podcast.
Anyways, you guys go on your way. Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast.
That ain't what your mama said.
If he keeps popping off at the mouth, I'm going to be his daddy.